He pushes me over the sink, gripping my waist with both hands as he trails his mouth down my back, my thighs, and back to my ass, taking a mouthful between his teeth.
This is a World Trade Center bound E-train. The next stop is 34th Street and Station Street.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
Wait. Wait.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Personality.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Crystal.
And we are Las Ya Parents. And this is Unhinged and Well Read. We are currently reading Credence by Penelope Douglas. And it's about vampires and werewolves. I mean,
Obviously.
Right.
we think it is. So yeah.
Includes
have,
bonus material.
We gotta catch up. Okay, because we missed 2 weeks, so now we have to jam pack what we read and we can't read anymore. So we're trying to knock it all off the list today so we can start reading again, okay? Because we really, really want to know what okay.
Yes.
We left off on chapter 10. Last time I said I was gonna do a little list of notes. Didn't do that, didn't write it down, so I didn't do it. And I'm at that age. So at 10, let's see. They're about to go fishing. And what's happening here?
Yes. So they're about to go fishing. They go to the lake, and Jake kind of teaches her Tiernan how to fish, and she wanted to go learn by herself because she wants to be independent. She doesn't want the boys to do anything for her. So she's just like, she tries to like do it by herself, and then he pulls up and he's like, "Oh, like really? So you're just gonna like not ask for help?" And she's like, "No, nigga, fuck." And so he kind of teaches her a little bit, and they have like a moment where he's like behind her and she kind of like pushes herself back into him because like she's feeling things and she's just like testing the waters, literally. And, that leads to her, feeling like the feeling starts to build up and it starts to bubble up, like that lustful feeling that she decides to like swim away. She's like, I can't, like, so she swims away, and there's like a cave nearby, and they had talked about that cave. Her and Jake, they had spoken about that cave, saying like, oh, Jake basically told her like, oh, if a guy takes you to that cave, you already know what he wants. And she goes, oh, so why don't you take me then? Right? Because like, and then she tries to play it off like, oh, right? Because like I was safer with you.
Right.
And he's just like, Jake is like stuck. Like you could tell he's like not even breathing. He's just like, and it's like a moment. So, but she's bubbling inside because of when he was teaching her how to like fish. And so she's hot down there. So she's like, she freaks out and she decides to like go towards the cave.
She runs
So,
away.
like,
She don't even say it. She says, sorry, gotta go. Bye.
like she's literally getting hot to the point where like she has to dip herself in water and like go to the cave and just take a moment. And then she starts masturbating in there.
She had time.
And the thing is, while she's masturbating,
in the water,
while she's masturbating, she doesn't know who she's thinking about. She's just thinking about one of them. But then it says that she does, but it doesn't tell us who it is. Because she's like, oh, she kind of hints like, I don't even know who, but yet
she
again,
just
I
has
do.
a lot going on. She's like, I'm thinking
like,
about Jake, but then
one
someone
of
Noah
three,
comes
like-
in, and then Kale. It's a lie. I get it. I
It's
get
a lot.
it. I've been
It's
there.
flat. It's a lot.
And I also like she be wearing little pony like braids, and he be pulling it. He's like, "Oh, these are like ropes." I'm like, you can't do that too much.
You cannot do
That's
that.
dangerous.
Like,
You cannot
He's
be.
pulling her hair.
don't
What
touch
the
my
fuck?
crown. Don't touch my crown. That's
It's just very naughty. For him to do that. I don't know why he's doing that to me.
Yes,
With
while
his
she's
rough
at the
hands.
cave, doing what she gotta do because she was too hot and heavy. She hears something and it's like a woman screaming, like kind of saying things like, what are they saying? She's saying like stop or like oh my
Yeah.
god, whatever. Like no, I said stop. Like ugh, like she's hearing this woman cry out. She's like, what the fuck is happening? So that kind of stops her dead in her tracks. And she hears someone come out, so she kind of like hides a little bit. And who does she see coming out? Cece Diggins, the bitch from the
you see
store that
fucking
pressed her
Diggins.
about the hat, and then the bitch that
Boo.
was giving Caleb head in the barn. Girl, hot ass
This
mess.
was
So
so
Cece,
disappointing. I thought Caleb was gonna
Cece,
pull up. I thought, oh my god, this is what I thought. Cause they mentioned like Caleb watches her go into the cave or something. It's something like that. Either there's like mention of the fact that Caleb goes there and Noah goes there, this and that, and she's wondering while she's touching herself, she's like, I wonder if they've been here with girls before, like blah blah. And I'm thinking Caleb was gonna make his introduction. Like, I'm just over it, bro.
Bitch.
Like,
She wants to see some Caleb
anyways.
action.
patience. We gotta listen. We gotta be patient. I don't know when we're gonna get anything with Caleb. I really.
Dude, like, we need some shit.
But
That's the only
she,
one.
she sees her, and she notices like she has a bit of blood like coming out of her nose, and she walks past her, and dives back into the water, like through the waterfall. So she doesn't really get another look at her, but she's like, what the fuck? Like, why is she bleeding? And then she hears more noises and she sees Caleb walking out behind her. So she's like, the fuck? Did Caleb give her that bloody nose? Like, why does she have a bloody nose? Like, did he hit her? Like, what was it? She's just like speculating and thinking. And it just has all these questions, but she doesn't confront it. She just heads out the cave and like swims back to the middle of the pond. And out of nowhere, they're like all like gonna go to a pop-up race. So like just a random race that wasn't, I don't think it was planned. It's just like a last minute race. And Noah usually participates in those races, so he's gonna drive. And they're gonna bring all their stuff out so they can sell some stuff while they're there, like hand out flyers and stuff, because job opportunities. She's loading up and she's still thinking about Cece, like how did she get this bloody nose, like what happened. She still doesn't confront her or tell anybody. So I would have been like, Noah, like, what's good? What happened with Caleb and Cece? Because I would want to know. But she's not. She didn't mention anything. She helps them load stuff up in the car, and they head over to the pop-up race. And como se dice, Jake is kind of like, as we know, Jake has this thing with Noah where like he doesn't want him to leave, but Noah, as we know, is like so desperate to get out of the town, get out of his house. So when it comes to the races, no, Jake is not really kind of supportive of Noah at these races. He doesn't really care for it. He works while he's there. He doesn't really watch the race. But Tiernan was really interested in seeing it since it's something that like Noah's passionate about. And she's, like, the adrenaline from watching someone, play a sport is getting to her, and like the crowd and everything. And Jake is kind of still at the booth. He doesn't bother to watch. And that she kind of notices that. She takes note of like the fact that he doesn't seem like too supportive of that. And then what else happens in this? I feel like
Noah's also he's participating in a race, so it's like a motorcycle race or something like that. And he's participating in the race. Yeah, he ends up winning. He's very confident even before they start. And he's like, yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna win. Like,
And she kind of envies him, like the fact that he looks like he's having so much fun and just like he looks so free. She kind of envies that. And then
mm-hmm.
after the races, there's like this bonfire, and like Cece pulls up. Well, Cece's there, but she hears like Tiernan hears her name, and she turns around and it's
With who?
Cece. Hmm?
Isn't it Cece and that other guy that like dipped in the pool with her?
No, it's just Cece. So she turns around and Cece's like getting her attention, like, yo, come here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but what the Cece's point is that she's trying to figure out where does Tiernan fit in with these niggas? Because why is she in their crib? Like, why is she in
Right.
the family? Where does she fit in? Who is she? So she's trying to figure that out. But in her trying to figure it out, she's trying to mask it by dancing with her. Shirike pulls her out to dance.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts like dancing with her and like making a scene and meneándose and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
Tiernan's kind of like, but Tiernan's being a bitch too. Because she's like, just remember, like, she's kind of trying to tell her, like, just remember, I'm the one that's gonna be up there with him, with
All
Caleb, because you
winter.
so worried about me and Caleb. She's trying to tell Cece, like, bitch, you're so worried
Mm-hmm.
about me and Caleb, but remember, I'm gonna be up there with them all winter, not you. Like, she's kind
Right.
of hinting and like at that type of like bitchiness, and this bitch, she just like ready to. She's so jealous in the inside, like Cece about her and just like her situation and stuff, and Tiernan's just eating that shit up, like. She's such a bitch. Like, she's really
I
eating
love
it
it.
up. And they have like that bonfire. They're dancing, whatever. And Jake, I
But
don't
they
know what she
dancing
feels.
sexy.
They're dancing sexually, like very sexy. And, you know, she's kind of like asking, Tiernan asks her, like, are you okay? Like, about earlier, like, are you okay? And Cece's like, oh, I'm the only one that hurts myself. Like, so basically she's not saying that Caleb did anything. She's just like, oh, I'm the only one that hurts myself, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like trying to figure her out and not trying to ask too much, but still like trying to figure that out and stuff. And then that's when like they're still dancing, and all of a sudden like Tiernan feels her hand being like pulled from the crowd, and it's Jake, and this nigga look tight, and he's like
Can
kind of
we
telling
can we
her
also
off, like,
mention?
yo, niggas is looking at you, like, look around.
But
And
can we
he,
also mention Tierney just down to fuck anything? Cause she was
dude.
getting a little hot and heavy with that too. She said, okay, maybe her too. Like I don't know. Ah.
She's in desperate need for attention. Like, she needs a special kind of attention.
She needs
Her body's
something.
asking for it, and right now she's delicate to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like
To the
anything.
touch, bitch.
Like anything. That's what she wants. And Jake is kind of like telling her off, like, yo, like.
And I'm just reading it now. I just remembered. She told her, she was blunt about it. Like when Cece was saying, like, oh, why were you in the cave? She said, oh, I didn't even know you were back there. I was hiding because I was touching myself in the water. I said, all right,
Yeah.
why would you? Okay.
Yeah.
Do your
Yeah,
thing,
because
girl.
bitches want to assume and act like they know shit and they don't. So, bitch, no, I was fucking trying to get myself off, and I was right almost there until your bitch ass want to come out and be like on some shit. So,
Right.
fuck, you so
I was
worried
just
about me and
like,
Caleb. I would be worried about me and Caleb if I was you too, bitch. Nah,
and
can you
Caleb's,
imagine?
yo, and she notices that she's doing it to get Caleb's attention too. And that's when she really leans into it because she's like, oh, you want Caleb to watch? And he's there watching.
But he's watching Tiernan, mind you.
I know.
He's
but
drinking his
still.
beer, watching her. Not even watching this bitch.
You know, my Caleb club. He
And
stands
I'm
in the
just
distance
afraid.
beyond the crowd alone. He stares at me and he raises a bottle to his lips.
Stupid.
Let's be nice.
Thinking you want to be the bottle.
Maybe.
Yeah. Ooh, what the fuck?
Well, yeah. But yeah, Jake really went off on her for real.
Hold on. I think so. That was that. Then it goes to chapter 11, and I think chapter 11 has some stuff up in her.
Is this when the Jake situation happens?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the best one.
she's having a nightmare. So Tiernan has these like awful night terrors. And
Mhm.
so she's trying to like calm herself down, soothe herself down. And she just decides, oh, let me just take a breath. Like, let me go to the kitchen. And
Okay,
she goes to,
hold on.
well,
Before that. The floor creaks. She can't sleep. The floor creaks above me, and I open my eyes, slowly raising them to the dark ceiling. Caleb. His room is above mine. A piece of furniture shifts across the floor. Another creak here and a stomp there, but then I hear a cry behind me, and I feel something hit the wall. What the fuck is going on in Caleb's room? He's
and
moving
him.
furniture! Bro, I'm
And
imagining Caleb's room is the fucking red room. Like, what's going on?
dude,
What's he moving?
I think I'm gonna add chapter 11 to my list of rereads. Rereads.
And she wakes up, she hears that above her, and then Noah's fucking a girl next to her. I can't imagine, bro. I can't imagine.
So she's like, "Are you
just
fucking me?"
all day, 24/7, and I'm not getting nothing.
Nah,
No,
fuck
I
out
can't
of
be
here.
here. I can't be here. No, get me out.
So she goes to the kitchen, and Jake, this man, he's sitting in a dark corner, just fucking like staring at her. And
In her little itty bitty shorts and her little tank top.
she's just like, oh my God. And mind you, she has like a tank top and panties. That's it.
Right. She
Just
chose
a
her
tank top and
panties.
panties. No bra.
Yeah.
So she sees him, her nipples are like poking through. She's like feeling her body tense up. And he's like, oh, like, why are you down here? She's like, oh, I'm hungry. He's, are you? And she's just the acts like she's gonna make some eggs and shit. And like she's
Shit.
reaching for the countertops, they get to get some spices for her eggs, flexing her with her little ass muscles and shit. She's like wanting him to see her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, why isn't he yelling at me to tell me to like put clothes on? Like, why isn't he yelling at me? And he's like, why are you awake? She's like, oh, I can't sleep with all this noise going on. Clearly the boys are getting laid. Like, so she's
Yeah.
just like, and I'm
And
just,
wasn't it like, unless I'm confusing it, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't he have a girl over and then he sent her home because he said he was just not in the mood? He said he's something like, oh, I'm in the mood for something else.
oh,
For what? You sending girls home because you wanna nothing.
dude. And then it starts getting it starts getting so yummy. Like she's there like talking to him and stuff like that. He's just watching her like, pero con esa hambre. Like he's watching her with this like hunger in his eyes, and you know, he tries to like get a plate for her, and he's like behind her and she freezes. Like he's like behind her and stuff. And she loves how he smells. And then he's like, why did you run from me from the lake today? Like, why'd you run? And then it's like, she's just like, out of shaking her. And then
A
he's trying
strangled
so
whisper.
hard, like the restraint. He's trying so hard not to like do anything with her. And like, it's driving him nuts. I love that shit.
Cause I feel like we've definitely talked about this before, but it's that same like attractiveness where it's like self-control.
They
Like
got
you're
that
really
will.
trying, like, huh, it's so obvious how bad you want to, but it's like he's really like, okay, maybe you shouldn't be here. Stop
Yeah.
playing with me, like.
Then he starts asking her some questions like, have you ever been kissed on places other than your mouth? Like, oh. And this bitch is gonna be like, no, Uncle Jake. Wow.
Bro.
So that's how you wanna
She's
fuck up the moment?
freaky.
Really?
Fuck up the
Wow.
moment. Nah, she
She goes,
freaky.
no, Uncle
She hitting
Jake.
some fetish shit right there.
This bitch wants that dick. That's all I know.
Bad.
And then he's like, I'm sorry you have to see all of this. Like, you know, the guys and shit. Like, and he's like, we have to soak it up and do all of this shit because the snow is coming. We're not going to have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then he's tracing his fingers slowly down her spine. And it's just like all winter. Like, don't touch me, because then you're gonna end up inside. And then, like, just don't touch me. Don't touch me. Especially that, like, talk about something. I think you should leave, Tiernan. Why? What's gonna happen?
I love it. She's such a little tease.
You said I was yours. Óyela. Because he keeps saying, oh, you belong to us. Because he got this fucking jealous thing with her, like all the boys do, oh, you belong to us. She's like, oh, but I thought you said I was yours. You bitch, you want to get fucked. You're talking like
Hold
that to a
on.
grown
He's
ass
behind
man. This
her.
nigga's
Their
a
hands
man.
are literally like this, and they're squeezing each other's hands, and they're.
Girl, he grabs my arm and pulls me back into his chest. I gasp as he wraps his arms around my body and forces my face around to look at him. Do you feel this? Enough.
Yo.
Wrap it up.
Yo.
He growls. I love a nigga that growls. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
I know.
I'm ready.
That's it, bitch, you lost.
It was small. It was small. He growls over my lips as he pushes me into the sink.
Oh.
The thick, hard rhythm of his cock nudges my ass.
Oh my gosh. This is going on my list.
Yes, this is a good one.
This is going on my list. You talking about
I like your little laugh is so high that it sounds like it's far, but it's not.
Who? What, mine?
Your scream, yeah. It goes,
This, cause this shit right here.
no, this
She's talking about some of my clit throbs. Bitch, me too. Me too.
She said, and do I take off my panties for that?
Oh,
You hear this, bitch?
I know.
He
He's
squeezes
there like,
his
I
eyes
have to
shut
give you a
and
really long
groans like he's in
kiss.
pain.
It's
He's in
crazy.
pain.
I'm like, wow. So
I knew it.
I moan Jake. So we saying names now?
She says
Wow,
I
bitch.
cry
Well,
out,
because
but it's lost in his mouth.
He
They start guessing.
He's
he-
like, Jesus,
It's on her
fuck.
lip.
He pushes me over the sink, gripping my waist with both hands as he trails his mouth down my back, my thighs, and back to my ass, taking a mouthful between his teeth. Ay, Dios.
Cristali's the only one missing now.
I'm
He
like,
bites my bottom lip again. Our hands massaging my pussy, and this other leaves my face and grabs my breast, squeezing it.
I've never touched a man before. I breathe out. I want to touch you. Take me
As
to
I
bed,
reach out,
I beg.
as I reach out behind me, finding his erection through his jeans and rubbing him.
Ooh!
He
He suddenly tears his mouth away and pulls his hands off me. Fuck, stop. Nigga, I ain't stopping. Bitch, I don't know I'm not stopping.
Take me to bed, I beg. Take me to bed and
give me that kiss good night.
Yeah, he grunts, dry fucking me against the sink.
Yeah. She said when he stops it, he's like, no, you're my responsibility, but it felt good. Like, hello?
It's like, anyway,
She
so
said,
what's up? You trying to...
He said, no, we can't. This isn't happening. I'm your uncle. She's like, you were never my uncle. You're a no relation stranger my parents sent me to live with. Come on.
And then he gotta fuck up the fucking... Then he gotta fuck up the conversation because he's like, he's trying to be logical. No, you're a neglected orphan. You're desperate for attention. That's all this is. She's like, desperate? Like, I had opportunities, nigga. And then he goes, you scream at night. Really? Really? So wow. Like, you just gonna
He's like, no, you got problems. You scream at night. Like,
So now the heartbeat just stopped beating. Like, down there for her. She just like fucked it up. Like,
I would have been like, I'm gonna go upstairs to Caleb. Like,
she's like, he hears me at night. That's so embarrassing. She's like, why is he doing this? Everything felt so good a minute ago. Exactly. The fuck. So then they just try to have a fucking moment, which is like, come on, man. Now you want to have this therapeutic moment.
Yeah, he goes kind of hard.
He's
He's
like,
like, he basically is like, you're not happy. You don't like things. You don't
Just giving
enjoy
her a
anything.
he's like,
whole
Like,
you don't laugh or
fucking.
she's
play
there
or
like,
want anyone or
bro.
have passion for anything. You have no hobbies, no interests, no boyfriends at home ever. Am I right? You never smile. You never feel joy, no dreams for the future, no plans. You have no fight in you. You're barely alive. What the fuck? And so
Dude.
that makes her
Bro,
sob.
imagine someone telling me that. I'm gonna be like, dead ass? Like, what the
Nigga.
fuck?
I would be like,
So
why
we
did that
fucking or
fuck
not?
me for?
Like, it was so hard, so random.
But he really has control because this nigga was like titanium hard.
Yeah.
And he was just like, no. That shit would have got me tight. I don't like that. I don't like when I'm fucking aroused and then you're gonna sit there and try to be the responsible. Shut the I'm not, this is not the mood I'm in right now to be responsible.
I would have went to bed.
Ain't nobody got
You
time for that.
know,
Ain't nobody.
go to
Yeah, like,
bed.
come on.
Nobody asked you
Go
to
to
be
bed and you play the game tomorrow. Tomorrow,
And-
I'm pulling up naked. What now? I don't know.
And
I
he,
would've been
you
like,
know, he
I'm
tried
like,
to be
if you don't fuck me,
saying like, you
I'll fuck
know,
someone from town. So like, what do you?
If you don't fuck me, I'm going home right now. I got
nah,
my
DK,
bag.
sucking your teeth, DK. Where's Noah?
Noah,
Just like sucking your teeth. Where's Noah?
Caleb.
Like
Caleb
she
the
pops out the
one.
first one. And he's just telling her, like, you know, we don't want to do something that you're gonna regret. Like it's the heat of the moment. Like,
She said,
you know,
regret
just
where? Fuck me right
just
now.
try not to. And then at the end, he's like, and you probably shouldn't be dressed like this, especially this winter. Like, and they leave it at
But you
that.
didn't say that before.
You gonna be hungry? What?
Like, I'm like, it's crazy.
Anyways,
We'll add that to the list.
That was a good one.
That was like,
That's the best one, I think.
That was yummy. That one, Caleb's on the hood of the car. Like those are really yummy.
but they keep talking because she's like still sobbing, and he's like, what does he say? He says,
"You want me to tuck you in?"
Oh, wait, where did you get there? Well, he picks me up
203.
at the countertop, wraps his arms around me again, one hand gripping my hair as I bury my face in his neck. I cry so hard it's silent. I can't keep it back even if I try. And he's just basically talking. He's like, we're fuckers, all this, all that. And then, so you want me to tuck you in then? At the end of this conversation is like crazy because no, you can't tuck me in. If
No,
if
forget
you're gonna
it.
tuck
No.
me in, then you're gonna fuck me. Like, which one? Like,
I would have been like, "Oh my god, yeah, I can't sleep."
like, no,
Actually, this bed is cold.
I can do
It's
this.
just like I don't get. That would have been the perfect transition to. Oh my god, yeah, like I get night terrors. I can't sleep alone. Oh.
I need you. I need you with me, Uncle Jake.
Right.
I'm scared.
Mm-mm-mm.
But she didn't capitalize off of that, so
Yeah,
se lo
so
She let
pierde
it
ella.
slide.
on
Se
to
lo
the
pierde ella.
next chapter starts with her head on resting against his back, turned to the sky. I think they're just riding the horse, and she's behind him, holding on. And you know, like they're touching, their bodies are touching, and they just had a moment last night. Their first like real intimate, like intimately sexual moment, because they've had intimate, I think, conversations and stuff, but this is like the first time I went that route. So, you know, I think they're just like, I don't know, they're kind of like a little blissful this morning, I would say. They're
going somewhere. They all get on the road then they get on the road and they're heading somewhere. I think they're going like to pick up some shit or they're going somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's like I think it's all three of them. Yeah, all four of them. And then they almost like hit a bump or something, and like Caleb like puts his hand in front of her like that because she almost hit the windshield, and he like stopped her, like her body like that. Like
I love. Where is that? I need to talk about that more.
Well, 'cause they
I
went
think
to go they
two
came
oh
back
eight.
they came back from her and Jay came back from, like, their morning stuff on the horse, and on the driveway, Noah is gonna go into town to get cheeseburgers for lunch, so that's when her,
Oh
Noah,
yeah.
Caleb drive away, and they're on their way, and that's when that
I
happens.
just I just
Yeah.
love, and I think it's just a different approach. He deadass ignores her. Like
I
he'd
know.
be like peeping, like obviously he's like noticing things and this and that. Like when she was dancing, you see him watching, but
Mhm.
even like when they wake up, like she's staring at him, he doesn't look back. And when he does that, um he just like makes a face at the car, he drops his arm and goes back to looking at his phone. But he's obviously paying attention.
Like, he seems like he's not, but he always
Right.
is.
Yeah. Love it.
Mhm.
Love it. Shout out that.
Then they pull up to they pull up because they're doing like they're grabbing more shit. And then all you hear is, "Hi, Caleb." And it's like it's some chicken head, dude. Some
Bro,
chicken head,
there's
bro.
mad birds in this town. All they want is this fucking Vanderberg dig, bro. Like, there's nobody else in town.
I'm sure there
Bro,
They
is.
irritate me. They irritate me. Mm-mm.
like, no.
All right, this random girl, she's like fucking throwing herself at which one, Caleb or Noah?
I
Both.
think it's no.
Both of them.
Probably. Sure, you don't want me to tuck away on the peak with the rest of the necessities you need for winter. I could keep you warm. That's what she said. This bitch corny.
That's
He says,
crazy.
but Noah laughs, taking the milkshake and passing them to me. I hold them on my lap. Yeah, only if he puts you back into the pantry the 23 hours of the day he's not using you. Jesus Christ.
Dude.
That's the girl giving them the food, and she like throws the drink at him.
Oh yeah.
It's just
She
like, I
throws
like her.
hmm.
Tieren's like, well, I like her because I guess she liked how like
She
snippy she
reacted.
got. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Oh, but
Caleb
okay.
wipes my arm down with a
This is
napkin.
this is a little moment because right, the girl throws a drink at Noah, so there's like fucking Coke on the seat now, and it's gonna get to her eventually because it's all the front of the truck, the 3-seater.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like get some napkins to like clean it up and stuff, and
Caleb like carries her, right?
Caleb just like obviously without saying anything, like grabs her, puts her on his lap, so that like they could clean the seat and that so she doesn't get like dirty or wet or whatever.
Yeah.
And bitch, what the hell?
Oh,
He
pressing.
does that all the whole ride because she tries to move.
Mhm.
She tries to go sit back down because it's clean now.
He doesn't let her.
And he's and he
Look.
is literally just scrolling on his phone, but literally not letting her get
Mhm.
lap.
He throws the wet napkin down and picks up another, pressing it into my thighs to soak up the mess on my jeans. My breath catches, and I put my hand on his to stop him. And he's looking at her like, bitch.
He's like, bitch, you good? Like,
Don't touch my thighs. Do not touch
So
my
like
thighs.
the
That
whole
is
drive
danger
home,
zone.
it's
yeah.
just her on his lap. There's no music. So she's just like, all she's thinking about is like, oh my god, I'm on his
He
lap.
yanks me down and I scream in the garage, breaking out in a laugh I can't hold back.
It's been almost 2 days since our episode in the
That's Jake.
kitchen.
Mhm. Just, I'm sorry. I'm overstimulated. To just be grabbed this much, I'm like, oh my god, like which one? Like,
Me.
Force him. Force him.
it's a dream. It's a dream.
That's
come
just
true.
that's.
I'm
Look,
waiting for it. Like, obviously, it's gonna happen.
I would have been like, I didn't ask for this, but it seems like opportunities arise to me.
You
So
just gotta.
who am I to like deny?
Right. Right. No, absolutely.
Who am I to deny this?
Destiny. Like,
come on, bro.
So what are they
I
doing?
have to take advantage for all the girls that want to be in my position right now. Obviously, in town, like.
Oh well, yeah. So it goes back to like her and Jake later that day, I don't know. What are they doing? Fucking play fighting or something? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think. Oh yeah, they're doing some like sparring. So they're just like, not play fighting, but like actually learning self defense. But like obviously, like they're play fighting. They're just play
This
fighting.
was so random. And the funny part is, this was as random as it was in Haunting Adeline. Where it's like,
Nah,
y'all
no,
just
this is
want
random.
an excuse to touch each other.
This
Like
is random. This because they taught. They remember he was like, you're gonna have to learn how to defend yourself. So like, I feel like this is not random. This
that's
is
the same thing that he said, that Zayd said in Haunting Adeline. But it comes in a time where it's like tensions are high. Let's play
well,
fight right now.
well, yes, yes.
Tell
But
me, let me
of
know.
course, it feels much different because they've had that moment. So now it's like you guys are just like being a little bit freaky deaky. But basically, now he's like tickling her and shit because like he's pretending to like hold her and lock her in, and he's like, "What are you gonna do? How are you gonna get out of my grasp? Like, you have to learn how to defend yourself." And he starts tickling her, and they both fall onto the mat, and her back falls on his chest,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like squirming around because he's still tickling her, and he places his hands on her waist, and I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
And she
It's
feels like every ridge of his muscles like tense up. And then
she's like
she like turns
every
around to
bulge
look
of
at him,
body.
and she can see that he's embarrassed because he knows that she's feeling his
He
shit
said
getting
every
hard.
bulge of his body. I
So
made him hard.
she made him hard, and she could tell, he could tell that she could tell. So it's just a little like, okay.
He's like, "What is this?" he murmurs, and I
Girl.
feel his fingers slip under the string of my panties. Excuse
Excuse
me?
me?
Excuse me?
No.
I got
He
some
knows what
in
kind of
town
panties I'm
today.
wearing, and his breathing turns labored. I got some in town today. So she's wearing some sexy underwear. Like, bitch.
She's wearing
Mhm.
a little thong action. But he looks at me like he's scared of me. I love that. I love a man being scared of me. And I rub my nose, seeing his Adam's apple move up and down. He said,
He's literally. Oh my god.
Dude.
So
I'm just like eating this up.
I love it.
okay.
So they
Which
just
So
have
falls
that
her.
moment. They have that moment, and
it's
she discusses like her parents' funeral. She's like, she
Right.
kind of lets him know, like, hey, no, he
Mariah
says,
calls.
yeah. She calls and she's like says that and stuff, and then she's like kind of trying to think about it, like, damn, should I get on this plane? But like, whatever. So she tells him like, oh, can you get me a flight like tonight? You
Mm-hmm.
know, and
He takes it so hard too, because he's like, "You're leaving?"
mhm.
yeah.
And you can tell that he's like fucked. Like, I don't want her
Yeah.
to leave.
Yeah.
But she gotta go, she has to go, and she don't have to, but she decides to go.
Yeah.
Then that's when it goes to chapter 13, where she gets there, she sees Mariah. Mariah's looking at her like, oh my god, like, you're so tan. Do you like it up there? Like, is everything okay? You know, um, and she's like, I invited them. Like, Mariah's like, I invited the guys. Like, she's like, they're not gonna leave Colorado. Like, they're not gonna leave that place and
Isn't it
stuff.
funny how I feel like Tyrion, or just the reader in general, in this chapter, because I deadass missed the boys the whole time. I'm like, oh my god, this is so boring. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, for real.
She's actually at the point where she's like, damn, like, and they're also like, what the fuck? Like, now you're here. Like, you're part of our everyday life. You can't leave.
yeah.
So
Right.
I think Noah's in the kitchen as well. And like, Jake is like, all right, like, fine. Like, I could come with you. And she's like, no, like, you can't. Like, it'll, like, it's fine. I'll be okay. And he goes, okay, like, here, take the keys. Like, take the truck, one of the trucks, and park it at the airport for when you come back. And she's kind of not, like, she's not grabbing them. She's just staring at.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, you're not coming back. Like, there's a reason like why she didn't take the keys. And she's kind of like I don't like nothing. She's kind of speechless, but she's like, I don't know what's gonna happen, like for sure. Like she has no clue if she'll come back so soon. So she's like doesn't want to make any promises. It's seeming like, and um Jake, como se dice, Noah's kind of silent. Jake just sighs and picks up the keys and like walks off. And
And
I think
Caleb
they're like,
punches the wall.
yeah, and like they're all like, all right, they're all pretty they're all pretty sad. I feel like it's kind of like a like it's I don't know, it's just a sad moment because the thought of Tiernan leaving for even just a day, I think they're like, fuck, like what the fuck? You're not gonna come
Yeah.
back. You're one of us.
You're a Vanderberg. What is it?
Vanderbilt.
Vanderberg.
Okay.
Vanderbilt.
But yeah, so
Mm-mm.
she makes it back to California. Day of the funeral. Mariah.
Mariah's letting her know,
Mm-hmm.
like, look, you don't have to talk, you don't gotta speak or nothing like that,
That was
but
big.
you can just be there. It's totally fine and stuff. And she's kind of battling in her head, like, I don't want to stay quiet no more. I don't want people to look at me, like, think that I'm just this
Mm-hmm.
poor little, like, she's kind of like battling back and forth what she wants to do and stuff. And then Mirage starts like talking to her. She's like, oh, how are your night terrors? I remember that I used to sleep with you when you used to have your night terrors as a little girl. Like, she starts getting into like that kind of deep talk with her and stuff. And she's just like trying to make sure that she's okay at that other place since now she's not with her
Yeah.
anymore. And Tina's just like, I fucking hate this place. Like, I don't want to be here, you know.
It's
And she just doesn't know if she wants to talk or not. But like,
and
she's like,
it's
this didn't break me. Like,
it's so interesting because the battle in her head is like, do I want to talk about how I really feel about them? It's
Mm-hmm.
not about like, do I want to talk and say like a fake story or this and that. She's more like, do
should
I
I
want to
expose
talk
this
and
shit?
say my
Yeah.
truth? Like this is like the final time. Because in her head, she's like, okay, this is like, I guess like the final time she could take that weight off her shoulders. And because it's like, this is the burial, this is their funeral. So it's the last time,
Yeah.
I guess like their spirit or their essence would witness that kind of thing. Um,
Yep.
and yeah, especially because you're seeing all these people go up there and say like these
Yeah, all the
beautiful stories and like speak so wonderfully about them, and you're there thinking back to memories and like, should I say this one when they treated me like shit? Should I say this one? Like, which one?
yeah. Did not
So
the version of her parents that all these people are like sharing.
And like
right.
she's coming to that realization, like, yo, these people fucking didn't give a shit about me. Like,
Yeah.
and I
Mhm.
hate them for that. Like, they just had me for no reason. Like, they never gave a fuck. And like that realization is coming to her,
Mm-hmm.
just like, especially experiencing what it is to live in a family like with the boys and just starting to feel that closeness, like people are
Mhm.
actually talking to her, like just feeling that closeness to you know what a family is. And she's just like, these people never gave a fuck, so she has like hatred in her heart, like
Yeah.
if we're gonna keep it real. And I think she starts crying because that hate is building up so much inside of her, but she doesn't talk. Like, I don't think she says anything.
She
She's
Yeah.
doesn't
just
say
like,
anything, but she does like, she like says it in her head. And that I feel like that's enough for her because she has the whole speech and she starts crying by herself, but she doesn't get up.
yeah, like her anger, the whole anger of that whole thing just makes her like, it makes her so tight. And she's just like crying about it. And she doesn't want to feel like a coward to not express it, but you know.
Yeah, she says like, I hated you. I hate how I never told you any of this. How I never fought or said anything or called you out. How I never walked out to look in the world for what I needed. How I let you win. How I never let you know that you devastated me. But I was too much of a coward to talk to. And then she ends it with, Cowards always live to regret because it's only too late that they realize their journey is filled with people who are afraid they didn't have to walk alone. And I feel like that was enough for her.
Yeah.
She like got those feelings off of her chest there.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like she already confronted for the first time all these feelings back when Jake and her would their arguments and Noah
Yeah.
heard those things. I think she already forced her to look in the mirror and like, really like reflect on how she was raised and treated and neglected. So I feel like, yeah, like you said, it's enough for her to just say that because she already went through the motion.
Yeah.
Right.
Which,
And
oh,
then chapter 14 is my favorite. This is Noah's point of view.
oh yeah,
And he
like
just kind
Noah.
of gets into, he,
He a ride or
so
die for real.
Caleb disappeared again into the woods. He's like, I don't need to be here. Like, she's not here. I don't need to be here with these niggas. Like, I ain't gay. Like,
Right.
I'm not it. Fuck out of here. Like, so he's not with it at all. He leaves. He ditches them. And Noah's like really going through it because
I
he's
like that one.
like, oh my God, like she left and like I I don't want to be here. Like
Because I ain't gay.
Noah does not, yeah, like nah. Like he's like, I'm out. I'm out. Too much dick up in here. I'm out. I don't like this. For real, bro.
Oh
And
my
he,
god.
he's like, this sucks. Like this being in this house sucks. And he loved everything about Tiernan being in that home with
Bro, I'm
them. Like,
stealing that every time I don't want to be somewhere.
what?
I don't want to be here. I'm not gay. I ain't gay.
Bro,
Okay.
it's true. But
Oh.
he's taking it hard. He's taking it real hard. He's like, even her pissy moods amused me. Like he's missing her bad. And he's telling his dad, like, Dad, like, tell her to come back.
He's
And
like,
Jake
let's
is like,
go
she's
get
an
her.
adult. Jake is like, she's an adult. Like, I can't tell her what to do. And he's like really like he fucking hates this shit. Like he's upset.
Mhm.
But mind you, only one day passed by. Only one day passed by. And I just love this where it's like
So casual.
she just strolls in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The next day after the feast, she just walks in, como que na,
She's like,
walks right back into the house. Like this is our house. Like
he
she's
said,
comfortable.
morning. He said, morning. Where did you come from? The fuck? Like,
And they're like dogs when you first come in the house, tails
Then
wagging.
shocked.
All of their
Yeah.
tails are wagging. Like they are so happy that she's there.
Noah's like, not Noah. Jake is like, so when did you get in? She said, last night. How did you get back from the airport? Uber.
Uber.
I was
like,
like, you came back? Like, she's really here. She's in the room. This whole fucking time I was pouting. So they're literally like I think they're just so happy to see
ah.
the way she just strolls in.
And
I love
this, like,
that.
what she does after, she's just putting them to work. She said, I'm gonna do this with the tractor, I'm gonna do this with the chickens, this and this and
Yeah.
this, so be ready. Like, and they just like, yes, ma'am. Like, okay.
It's like kind of when something happens and then they leave the room and everybody's still with their jaw open. They're like, huh?
And then she comes back like, let's go. Yeah.
I love it so bad. I love it so bad. This is such a highlight. And like you can tell they're like, you can't leave us now. Like now you can't leave us. And Caleb comes back, of course.
He can smell her.
He's like, okay,
He smelled her.
okay.
Obviously.
Like, yeah. And they decide to get fucked up. They decide to do like a little cookout between them and, drink and make a
Noah said,
toast to like
wrong.
the gang being back together, families back together. So they decide to like do that. And
Patron is
the
crazy.
boys are trying to get her fucked up, like, oh, take shots, like, mind you, she's like starting to drink with them. Like she's starting to like kind of get into that. But she don't want to get fucked up. So she's like, no, you take the shots, nigga. Like, I'm not taking the shots. So the boys are like, hell yeah. And they go all in, of course, as they always do. And
He
stuff
says,
like that.
when she takes her shot, Noah says in his mind, good girl.
Oh.
Just so you know.
And it's like, I love that part.
And then they make a bet. Noah and her make a bet, like who finishes their food first. And then it's like, oh, if I win, like if you win, I'll do your laundry for a week. And then he's like, no, I don't want people touching my underwear. What the fuck? And then it's like, okay, if you win, I'll do breakfast for a week. Cause that was the whole big show. She don't like doing breakfast. She's like, I'm just because I'm a woman. And when it starts, she like puts her plate down and gives it to the dog.
Oh.
And then she's like, well, you didn't say who had to eat it. You just said it had to be done. So she ends up winning. So Noah's doing breakfast
Disney
for a week.
Channel ass shit real quick.
Right. It's okay.
It's alright sometimes.
She said semantics.
Sadie. Coño.
Mm-mm.
And then, hi, babe.
Oh my god. And then Jake is like, oh, the snow's coming soon, like this and that. And she's like, oh, I have to go hit the town. Like, I don't have any clothes. Of course, Noah's like, oh, she can wear my stuff. She can wear my clothes. That's all she fucking wears, Noah. She needs clothes. Like,
But didn't she come back with her expensive shit?
$300.
yeah, but she be working in the farm and shit, so she doesn't want to wear it. She doesn't want to wear it.
Right. So what the hell possesses you? $300 jeans, it's crazy.
Right.
Oh, also,
I don't want to wear my Chanel's to like the barn.
Caleb moment.
I wouldn't either.
He's like scowling at him because he's talking about like, oh, what the hell possesses you to buy $300 jeans, blah blah blah. And she pauses as she noticed Caleb putting a new plate in front of her, scraping off half a steak, already bite-sized pieces. He doesn't make eye contact and goes back to eating and drinking as if nothing happened. She's like, thank you, I guess.
He's so thoughtful. He saw I gave my
Yeah.
food to the dog and he gave me a new plate of food. And he cut them in little... Damn, I lost my page. In little bite chunks. I'm a princess.
Aww.
Like, I'm dead as a princess.
Yeah.
Alright, what page are we at? I lost it.
230.
Well, we're 231, 232.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, this is when she starts talking about like all the different kinds of guy, like lovers you're supposed to have. Because that her mom gave her advice and was like, okay, you're supposed to have 3 lovers. One is lust, one is learn, and one is love.
You get married until you have at least boyfriends, lovers.
Right. And
she's
it's
looking
just
like, so you gonna be it's
that's
three
what I'm
niggas. So
saying.
you the one that's gonna be
Who do you think is who? I think
if it was me,
who's love?
I don't know.
If it was me, I think lust would be
Caleb. Come on.
Caleb. And I feel like lust would definitely be Caleb because I can't see. I'm not gonna love you, nigga. I'm not gonna love you. Like
I can.
I'm just gonna like love what you make me feel, but like I'm not gonna love you. Sorry.
He could be my man. It's fine.
No.
How you gonna say no because to my man? What the fuck?
Jake is more of a.
Caleb is definitely lust. I think
Noah.
Jake is learn, and I think Noah is like a good middle ground for her.
Yeah.
You know.
I think Noah, it might be her man.
But if it was up to me,
it'd be Jake.
If it was up to me, Caleb would be love. In my mind, Noah's learn. Jake is lust. Caleb is love. You see what he's been doing? Which one of them has been good bite chunks of steak for her? Nobody. Who's carrying her in the car?
I feel like a part
Not
of
Noah.
right. Caleb is kind of learned too. Like, mm,
No, he's love. Caleb is love. And you know, I'm more leaning that Caleb is love because they're giving us the least with Caleb. So it's like, I
well,
don't know.
I don't know.
Watch later on, he's gonna be like You don't even see what I did.
Wow,
He's gonna go up to her one night and he's gonna be like,
bitch,
What the fuck?
get out.
Wait, what missed
you
it?
didn't like it?
No,
He's gonna go up to her one night
don't like
and
it.
he's gonna hit her with this.
Don't piss me off.
Right?
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
He don't gotta say too much.
Hell no.
I love me a fur ass nigga.
I would have been like, oh, don't do that ever again in your life.
I would have been like,
No. No. Hell no.
it's just a little
He
bit.
But
kicks you off.
to end this off, como se dice, she goes, all right, anyway, nothing to worry about. I have zero interest in relationship drama. Even if I did, we'll be deep in snow for months very soon. The perfect chastity belt. So you think, bitch. And because this is no
Right.
point of view, remember, he goes, our eyes follow her. We're barely breathing as we watch her lean over in her $300 jeans to find a new bottle. I shifted my seat, the sudden bulge between my legs swelling. Yeah, I murmur sarcastic.
Hey, yo.
My bottle to my lips because there's no danger here whatsoever. Dad shoots me a look. Pretty sure he knows by now that it's gonna be a long fucking winter. Scary. Scary.
Yeah. Why you look like that? I hate when Sadie just be, hey. I hate when I catch her doing this. She's like
She
she's
be
on your
interested.
mark.
It in?
Like, bitch, lay down or something. I hate when she looks at me like that.
She's on your mark.
Like, get off that shit. Relax.
She ready. She gotta stay ready.
My God.
If you stay
Anyways.
ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
So then
Chapter
it's so sweet because chapter 15, Noel gives her a birthday present.
Oh yeah.
And it's so sweet. It's like
present before.
it's a t-shirt. It's like a shirt and a hat. And the shirt has the Vanderberg logo, just like his. But it's a different color. And like this nice hat. And he's like, actually, my clothes look pretty good on you, but you know, whatever. Here's something new and stuff. And she loves it. Like, she appreciates it. You know, she appreciates that. And then Noah goes deep a little bit with her. And he's like, oh, sometimes my mom calls me, but my dad doesn't know. You know, and he kind of like says that he sends his mom money. And, you know, that's like a secret that he tells her.
That's heavy.
I guess. And then out of nowhere, he's like, I wish she was dead. It's like, okay. Okay. She's like, I wish she was dead because then I could love her. So I'm like, oh, wow. Well. And then Tiernan's trying to think, damn, who has the worst, me or him? Like, I know my mom. I've been with my mom, but she don't fucking love me or care about me. And
But at
he
least she's
hasn't been with his
honest.
mom. He don't know his mom. But it's like, it's opposite, kind of. But
it's kind of like, would you rather someone be honest with you and just be like treat you the way they actually feel, or someone try to manipulate you but not be honest? Because he still thinks like, oh, she's just calling me and keeping up with me because she wants me to send her money. Like, it's not really for anything else.
Right. Which is kind of crazy when you're feeling used by a person that's supposed to, like, it's just fucked up.
Yeah.
It's definitely a tough situation because he says like Jake doesn't talk to her, and obviously Caleb can't talk to her, so he's just in the middle. where like if
Mhm.
it's insane to think about, if he lost contact, that whole family would never hear from her again.
Yeah. I'm like, but they have like that little talk, and then he's just like, I'm happy you're here. I'm really glad that you're here. And she's like, well, why do you want me here so much? He's like, why not? Fuck. And then it's just like cute. Oh, because when you leave, I won't be wherever you go. So like kind of hinting again, like, I want to get the fuck out of here, but you're here, so it makes it better.
Yeah.
He even says like, "Oh, like go ahead and try it on." And she takes off her shirt. She's in her bra, and she never gave a fuck. She said, "Whatever. It's the same as a bikini, right?" And she puts on the new shirt, and he's just there staring at her.
She's like, how he looks at me, how Jake looks at me,
Yep.
how
How
Caleb
Caleb.
refuses to look at me.
Oh.
The
But
skin
I
of
know he's
my
aware of
breast.
every move when we're in the same room.
I'm like, this bitch.
You know,
And
It's crazy.
he helps her to put on the shirt. Why do you need help? Shut up.
But he helps her. He's like, it looks nice. And she's like, what does? Oh, the shirt, the shirt. Yeah, that's
Right,
right.
right, 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 right.
Right. That's right. I forgot. I almost forgot.
Girl.
And she, as this is hours later, she's in her room trying on her new dress, and she got her hair nice, all done.
Oh
Because it's her
yeah.
birthday. It's supposed to be like, she's supposed to like, she's dressing sexy, basically, in one of like her great dresses and stuff like that.
And she's of age
it's her
She's like,
for
oh,
this birthday.
finally.
She's of
Yeah,
age, so they're like, Jake was like, "Oh, let's go to a bar." She's not of drinking age,
right, bruh.
but they're like, "Oh, like it's fine, like whatever." And she was down to go to a bar. So she got all dolled up. She wearing heels, a dress, she got makeup and
Mhm.
hair done.
All that.
And they're like,
Um,
you're kind of overdressed. It's my
yeah.
birthday. Me for my birthday. Like,
Right.
I'm the birthday. The fuck?
I'm the birthday.
Like, that's how she's feeling right now. And they're
Oh!
like, what?
And then they go downstairs and oh my god, Caleb shows up and he's like, obviously he doesn't talk. He's trying to give her something. It's wrapped. And she's like, "Oh, okay, whatever." She unwraps it and it's a belt. It's a belt,
But
right?
before that,
Um
he's twirling and dancing with her
it's
in her room when the doors open. Caleb's in the hallway just staring at her as he
He's
puts
like this.
okay, and then fast
I'll be
forward.
like, oh my God. And close the door.
he's like, "I got some plans for you." Listen.
I'll
Aw.
be like, oh my
I
God.
ripped the paper, tearing it off in large sheets, whatever, whatever. It's a compound bow. Oh, it's not a bow. It's a compound bow. Oh no, that's Jake. Jake gives her a compound bow with a pink camouflage pattern and 6
Yeah.
arrows. Jake, relax. Where my man at? Where the belt at? He gives her a belt.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. Excuse me.
where the belt
Sorry,
at?
guys.
The end of 240
Oh,
and
that's
241.
Yeah. It's about Noah's like he makes them handmade carvings in the leather. He probably smells like leather. Antique looking silver buckle. There are
Shut the
trees, a
fuck.
water. There are trees, a waterfall, the peak, and the view from my bedroom window. That's beautiful. Something that looks like a braid of hair, a
No,
horse, and a
please.
dream catcher. Why would he put a dream catcher?
It's like
Oh
this
my
bitch
god,
always
Help
he
her
screaming at nighttime.
knows.
Here for the bad dreams.
He knows. So he puts her hair because of the braid and the horse and everything. Like he's just so meticulous. And then I noticed something else. The notches go all the way to the buckle. I'm flattered, but my waist isn't that small. Noah leans in, whispering, "But your wrists are."
Mm.
That's just my kind of man. Handmade leather, antique, belt buckle, design, thoughtful, dream catcher.
I would have been like,
And
what you
then
trying to
it's
say?
freaky
Like, I'm
deaky.
loud.
No.
I was like, you trying to say I'm loud? That's why you got me the dream catcher?
Because that's it. That's the reason why, or like.
My heart skips and I dart my eyes up to Caleb as he stares down at me. So like, what you trying to
It's
do?
passing.
All right.
They go. Oh, that's where they went. They went to a steakhouse, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
around them families trying to have a peaceful meal in the steakhouse. Yeah. So,
Oh
I
yeah,
think she's reminiscing about something. I don't know.
yeah. She's reminiscing about She was like in
Vanity
what
Fair.
was it? A track or
Vanity Fair
something? Vanity
expose that.
Fair.
Yeah, she was reminiscing about a photo shoot. Like,
Lacrosse. She used to play lacrosse. Yeah, she was just
yeah,
showing them.
yeah. So that. Oh, she got a backless dress.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. But yeah, they glassware and silverware clank in the rustic old restaurant. So I guess they go to like a restaurant or something.
Yeah. Um
Uh,
when they're when she's showing her the picture, Noah says like, "Oh, you'd be great business. Like we should put you on the website.
oh yeah, yeah.
So we could bring in like I don't know, like sex sales kind of thing." And he's like, "Oh, you want to look sexy like that on our website?"
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's telling Jake like that's what we're missing in our marketing is something pretty. And Jake is uncomfortable. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, relax. Listen,
That's right.
they're basically talking. He's basically putting in his head like, oh, we should do like a photo shoot, get a little sexy photo shoot, put you on the website. And she's just there like, okay.
Yeah, because where they actually went to was to the bar. They actually went to the bar. Um, and Noah's like, "Oh, do you want to play some pool and stuff?" And she's like, "Actually, I want to go to the jukebox and play some music."
Yeah, they're like in like a really small town where I think she like goes to the bar first and they're like, "You're not of age, bitch." But then they see Jake and they give her the drink. Cuz they're like, "Okay, anyway." Um but yeah, they're just chilling like her first time, out and about. They probably
She's
do
like,
this every other weekend like
"I haven't seen Caleb since we got in here."
and you're not gonna.
And she just thinks about, that's when she starts thinking about the belt that he made for her. She's
Mhm.
like, maybe I'm just overanalyzing, like, I don't know, I don't want to think like that. Maybe he looks at me and tries to treat me like I'm just this ignorant little sister. I don't know, but she starts to overanalyze all of that, and then she decides to finally relax. And it says that Jake is raising his beard to his mouth, watching her at the bar. And because she starts, I think she's dancing.
Yeah,
She's
she's
dancing,
dancing
and
by
Jake is
herself.
like, yeah, he's watching her. She's like, okay, let me think. I'm not dancing with a local boy. I'm not naked. You know,
But
I'm not
then
unarmed.
oh,
He's
and
just watching me.
she's like dancing with a group of bachelorette girls.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just having fun, living life. The song ends, and she turns around, and who's there? Terrence Holcomb.
Yep. The same nigga that tried to get down and dirty with her at the lake.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And that time he's there, and you know, he's like, "Oh, I see you met my friend." And it's fucking Cece.
Yeah, and she's
And
behind her.
like, ew, you're
She starts
breathing on me.
holding her lips,
You're breathing on me. Stop.
laying her chin on her shoulder.
Ew.
They're just like surrounding her, and it feels kind of sexual, but like
But then they're
it's like
covering her
okay.
from being seen by her family. Like, that's
Mhm.
another thing too, that they're trying to like crowd her up and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And she's like basically she's like, oh, what if Cece starts trying to put little threats like, oh, what if I told you, that he can't she's trying to make Caleb look bad so that basically she can have Caleb all to herself and this
Mhm.
bitch won't even try to get at Caleb and stuff like that. So she's
She
like, what if I
says,
told you Caleb did hit me in the cave
"Yep."
and like, he can't wait to make you bleed too and stuff like that. And he's just trying to like buying his time until you can't escape, blah blah. And she the whole time she's like, first of all, Caleb is not like that, bitch. You don't even know. He got me a bill. Like just she's saying this in her head, like,
Right.
you know,
He spent hours making me that belt,
like
and I'm gonna be handcuffed soon. Don't worry about it.
and the Holocron nigga too, the Terrence nigga, he's trying to like make the boys look bad. He's just like, you haven't felt threatened, not one
Mhm.
time. Like trying to like really make her think that they're the enemy, they're the real enemies, but that's because
He
he's trying to lure her
says,
to him.
bro, he says Noah won't need a sponsor. Like if they have you, he'll have you more money than the rest of us could ever raise, and he won't have to jump through hoops to get it because you love him and you let him have anything he wants. So he's like basically like, oh, they're manipulating you. They just want you for their money, and Caleb's gonna hit you eventually. Just painting this narrative.
And
Yeah.
Cece tells her like, "Oh, they don't really like you. You're just useful to them. You're like the rest of us who service them."
Mhm.
And she's like circling her, and they're like, they'll fuck you, impregnate you, and they're gonna control you, your bank account. They just want you for the money because you're this
Mhm.
little rich girl. So she starts to try to go at that angle and put that in her head and stuff.
So like her
And
what gets her
she's like in her head, she's like, no,
what gets her thinking is
huh?
when Cece goes, so none of them have touched you then. She's like, that really get her
Mm.
thinking because she's like, fuck, like, I had a
Mm.
moment with Caleb and on the hood of the car, and then me and Jake in the kitchen, like, fuck, like, so she, that,
Noah
I
in the
know.
bathroom, like, yeah.
And it's hard, but she's like, no, they care about me. Like you can't fake they can't possibly fake that. Like she's trying to really make sense of it all in her head at the same time.
But then a hand wraps around my waist and yanks me free of them. I gasp, fumbling over the dance floor and right into Caleb as he pulls me into his body. Yes.
Ooh.
He brings me in, my forehead meeting his, and I look up at him through watery eyes. He presses his lips hard to my forehead, and I still for a moment. Caleb.
Oh,
That's how
did
I
you just give
imagine
me a
that.
besito on my forehead?
Just a little bit.
He just gave her a besito on her frente, nigga. That's so nice. But yeah, that turns into a whole fucking revolu, basically. Because, all hell breaks
Oh,
loose
he's so
and
sweet, bro. He starts like wiping
a
her
brawl
tears.
a brawl happens on the dance floor. All hell breaks loose. It's some shit.
Mhm.
It's just some shit. Like motorcycle guys are going after Caleb. Bottles is they making bottles. Like it just turns into a whole fucking thing. And I'm like, okay.
I just love that. I love violence. Um, I like that it's giving very protective because he pulls her out of it, and then he looks down at her and he sees that she's crying, and then he swipes her tears,
they're like
and that's when he
forehead.
attacks Terrence. Yeah. Well, that's like when he first picks her up, but he goes like, Caleb draws back. Yeah, swiping his thumb under my eyes, he dries my tears. I go to assure him that I'm okay, but before I can, he drops his hands and he starts attacking Terrace.
And then that's when I think Noah jumps in or
Right.
something
Because
like
see,
that. And then it
it's
just turned
his
into this
opportunity
whole thing.
to push her. What a pussy ass bitch.
Yeah.
I was
I
real-
love the fact. I just love a man fighting. So like three of them, like
Hmm.
um.
And
So
Jake
yeah,
grabs her
no.
up. Jake grabs her up, and he takes her to the car,
He
and
says get in the trunk, and then he says I gotta handle some shit, and he goes back
hmm
in. I would
he
have been in
gets
the
his
car like this,
boys.
like
He gets his boys, and then they're being
silly.
chased. They're being basically chased.
Mm-hmm. By the
Somebody
cops.
people call the police.
Oh,
they're being chased the whole time, but they know their way up their mountain. But the thing is that family is known, so like people know where they reside at. So
Mhm.
that's a whole thing in itself. But the storm is coming, so it's like it's they making their way up that hill. I think it snowed already too.
It's like
It's a
getting
whole
slippery.
shit. It's a whole shit. They don't make it. Basically, the family, like Jake and them, they all make it to the house, and the niggas that's
Caleb's
following
driving.
them don't. The niggas that's
Caleb's
following them, they
driving.
just give up because they're like, oh hell no, these motherfuckers live up way up too high, and
Eh,
this shit is getting steep, and we not about to do all that. Like,
bro, and the way he's driving too. Like
mm-hmm.
he's driving like a maniac because he knows his way around type shit.
Yep.
There's just
And that
it's just
snowstorm
layers.
started, and that shit is
Yeah.
just that shit is gonna come in down heavy, like.
Yeah.
So they was like, yeah, no, it's not worth it. And they're all laughing at the end, like, ha, like, we out of here.
And she's asking too, like, okay, so what's gonna happen? Like, because the cops were chasing them, like, they know where you live. And they're just like, well, we're just gonna have to see until after winter. Like, damn.
Dude. And then my favorite chapter, like, wow.
And they also, I just noticed this because I'm reading it. It seems like there's something else that's, it's just bigger than what it seemed because she's like, why are we running? Like, a bar fight isn't a big deal, but Caleb destroying property is. Like, she doesn't get why they're running the way they are. So maybe there's more to that story.
Yeah, I definitely think.
Probably so. Probably so. Because, hello? It can't be just for that little incident, like.
Right.
Then the snow comes. It's the next chapter. It's so sweet because she was like, I have this snow is basically trapping us in, and somehow I feel like I have all I need right here. So she's content where she's at. I think that's very sweet. She's content where she's at. And sorry, I
Shit.
just had a brain fart. Um, she starts looking at the belt again, and she's like, oh my God, he's kind of an artist, isn't he?
Of course.
And whatever. Then why does she turn around and bend over slightly? Oh,
She's thinking
okay.
about something.
So
She's thinking about a little something, something.
she's
The
looking in the
belt.
mirror with the belt on and stuff. And she
Mm,
goes to by the fire because she's really cold. So she goes by the fire.
the image of Caleb grabbing it and tying it to his bed above some girl's head flashing in my mind. He yanks the strap, her body jerking, and I whimper.
Mind you, she is letting the heat of the fire hit the back of her thighs, and she's thinking about all of this. Bro, she turns. Caleb is sitting at the high chair, just like staring at her. He's just like literally staring at her. And she's like, oh my God, like, is everything okay? And then she's trying to figure out why he acts like an animal because he literally, again, he does not talk.
Mm.
And
He just eats, sleeps, and
yeah, that's it. And then Noah comes. So now all three of them are in the living room. And they're just like, well, watching TV and stuff.
Stephanie's scene is coming.
Yo, stop. It's just crazy.
Let me sit up for this one.
Let me get comfortable.
But I got though, like they just all start talking, like obviously except Caleb. They're talking about what happened that night and everything. And they're always shirtless knowing them, but yeah, they're just like talking about that situation. And then they watching a movie, and in the movie like a sex scene comes up, I think, or something. I think like a sex scene comes up in the movie about
No,
like some
girl.
prostitute.
No, he asked like, "Oh, do you want to watch a movie with us?" And he ain't say what kind of movie, cause he starts talking about like, well, there's not much to do in the winter, like We just take care of the house, this and that, like, but this is what we do. And he puts on a full on porno. He's like, yeah, this is what we do.
Dude.
Because he put on a movie and she was like, this is boring. He goes, oh, okay. I got something for you then.
Oh, but
Mm.
before that, he tells her, he's like, you know, I think he tells her,
I think you should leave.
yeah, like he's like, oh, this is
I
your
love
last
that.
chance, like, you know,
I love
like,
that.
yeah, like you trying to go or what? Because we about to be on some shit. And then he mentions how he saw her dancing with Cece at the race, and he was like, oh, the same sex turns you on, like, and he starts trying to get into like that kind of conversation and stuff. And then he
And
puts her
she,
on his lap. Like as they're talking, he grabs her by the
her
collar
feet.
of the belt and he puts her on his lap. And he's just like, you want to see how we cope? That's when he asks her, you want to see how we cope with seclusion? And I'm just like, so like, you just want to put me on your lap. Like, really? Like, it's crazy. I'm like, and she's like, she's sitting on top of Noah. And that's when he puts on the fucking porno. And I'm like, that's so
He
embarrassing. I
says,
learned so
you should go to bed now. When Noah's breathing turns ragged and he shifts under me, his cock hardening and rubbing me.
Oh,
You should go to bed now. Yeah, it's about that time.
yeah,
And
you
then
need to
he's
just
there, and the porno's getting more and more seen. I look over at Noah and see he's not watching the movie, he's watching me. Last chance. You should leave. Rubbing his cock through his pants. But I don't want to.
She's just curious because she's like, okay,
Curious.
like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are
I
y'all
don't think
doing?
she's just curious.
I think
I
she's
think
curious
she
to
knows
see
enough.
how they do it.
Like needs that. Okay.
She wants
And,
penis.
hey, yo, he's thick and hard.
Yeah. And
So
then, you know,
they're watching her, like they're gazing at her, like they're
I mean,
really
of
like
course.
hungry. I'm like, oh,
He says, you want to watch?
oh. Mind you, it's a
And-
girl and a boy, a girlfriend and boyfriend are like fucking in the back seat of a car.
No.
Yeah.
It starts with that, and then it ends up being two cops that come in. It's literally her dream scenario. It's Jake, Caleb, and fucking and Noah.
Crazy.
She's like, oh, three of them? Wow. Because there's two cops that come and like interrupt them, and then they fuck her.
And
So
she's just
he
like eating it up.
Takes off his shirt, licks his hand, and he's stroking him.
Oh yeah.
Watching her, eyes locked in. And that's when he goes, you want to watch? Like, she
Ideal.
anything, but in her mind, she goes, yes.
No, for real.
She ain't have to say anything. She sat her ass down. She sat her ass down, put her little covers over herself. She's like, okay, might as well. Like, this is what we do,
So,
right?
She's like, between the porno and Noah, she said she's feeling the slickness between her legs. So, you know what that means.
Bro, they
Hold on.
all start masturbating
The ache
together.
between my thighs deep and throbbing. I chew on my bottom lip, seeing the bulge in Caleb's jeans growing.
Hey, yo.
I want to see.
Her leg and lays it across his lap, resting his hand on her thigh, and with his other hand, he continues touching himself.
Mind you, she's getting more and more excited.
Of course.
She starts like really going in. And now at some point she starts like,
I can't stop myself from rubbing the heel of my hand over my pussy. I can't.
No, she's starting with
my hand under the blanket.
Mind you, she exposes her breasts.
Just a little bit. And then as soon as she starts, here goes Caleb. Through the jeans. Damn. This is beautiful.
I just love this one.
It really is. I lift up my
she
shirt.
purposely puts her shirt up so that her nipples could chafe against the blanket so she could have that sensation too.
And she
So her,
pulls down her shorts to fit her hand
Mhm.
easier.
yeah,
She's full on fingering herself.
bro, she's like
She's going hard.
really like taking, she's like doing this shit. And the blanket starts to slowly like go down, but she doesn't know it. She don't care. She's
Hmm.
just like, she's so in her moment.
Into
And then she
right.
realizes that the sound is no longer the
Off. It's
TV.
just
They
her,
turn it
bitch.
off.
Yeah.
Caleb is standing up. I would have been like,
He
oh my
said,
God.
so can we now? Like,
Caleb is, bro, I would have been so embarrassed. Like, they're not, they're watching her now. They're literally watching her. And they're just like, they don't even, and they're like, no, he's like, don't stop. Like, she kind of pauses, and they're like, he's like, no, it's like, don't stop. Like, just telling
He
her.
grabs her hand.
he
And then
takes
he's
my
like, rub it
hands.
again. What?
No. Very important. He puts her fingers in
Yeah.
his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just
Lord
beautiful.
have mercy. Lord have mercy.
It's just beautiful. And then my favorite comment, one of my favorite comments, look what she's been hiding under my clothes. Like,
Bruh.
because I wear all your shit. Look what she's
He
been
hits
hiding under
forehead,
my clothes.
walk back inside his pants. It's okay. Rub your clit.
Bro, I'm
Caleb
telling
moves
you.
over to the sofa, sitting behind my head, and I look up, meeting his eyes. He pushes a lock of my hair off my forehead as Noah leaves sweet, light kisses around my face.
It's crazy. You see why I reread this chapter? Because
I can't.
It's good or
because
whatever, but like,
bro, mind you, like Noah, like her getting that type of act from Noah is crazy. Because
it was very, I will say, it was very different.
it was
From Noah.
it was crazy because they're not even like that together. And
They're more
like
emotional.
yeah, and
They're
her
probably
getting
the
that
least sexual.
yeah, and her getting that from him and just the way he's so intense
Good
about it
girl.
is like Noah. That's what it's
Oh,
giving, like Noah.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Like this guy clutching my pearl. Hold on.
Yeah.
Ay, Dio, this was such a moment. Fuck.
he starts
Noah's lips dip to my stomach, trailing down.
his
Oh.
shorts, her shorts, and her panties.
But oh,
Watch her fingers.
he pulls them down.
His lips dip to.
I go to push him away with my other hand. But Caleb grips my wrist and pulls my hand back. I meet his eyes, groaning at the little wet circles I'm rubbing over my pussy.
Oh.
Ah!
Bro, I was hearing 2 points of views. It's like you and Chris Denny were talking at the same time. I hear you say pull them down because I was like something fingers. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so
It's
much
like,
going on.
it's like,
There's
that's
so
literally
much
how
going
she
on.
felt. You were Tiernan at that time. That's how she felt.
Oh my God. Mind you,
Then
they're about to have fun with her
he
and
goes,
they're like
looks
planning
like we might
everything.
have
He
a little
says-
something to play with this winter after all. Excuse
Oh,
me.
Listen.
oh,
Mm-mm.
oh.
And Noah kisses her. Noah kisses her.
Noah.
And he's gasping, watching my hand work on my bare pussy, saying her name.
Noah.
I'll bet she's the tightest thing. He dips down and licks my nipple.
No.
And
Noah.
that she says, Noah. That's what you
Oh my,
she
it's
says what you're
crazy.
saying.
I'm like, and he's saying her name back. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you calling my name, nigga? Fuck out of here.
Girl,
He
I
goes, I
wanna
want to
fuck
you all winter.
No. He comes up, hovering over my mouth as he rubs his cock over my hand between my legs.
Oh.
I stare at his mouth, ready to pull down his pants and let him.
Oh, Tiernan.
Listen.
Tiernan.
And Caleb's watching.
The
Caleb,
prettiest one was
Caleb, you
under
gotta
our
do
roof
something.
the whole time. You're ours.
Our sweet little one.
All ours. Do you understand?
He
Like,
kisses my forehead, and I move my hand away, liking the feel of his dick more.
our piece of ass. Ours. Oh.
She said, I don't want anyone else. I don't care.
She said, I don't care.
Nigga said, don't bruise her, at least until she's used to us. Oh?
That was scary. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, what? I feel like I should be scared, but look up.
She said,
seeing him lift his mouth in a dark smile. Right then and there, I don't care what he does to me. I just want it. Oh,
I felt it.
nigga said, I get you cherry. Oh?
Why you keep doing that?
Because I'm a pawn. Like, oh?
You sound like Scooby-Doo, bitch.
Because.
he'll want that. It's crazy.
Oh?
I felt it.
That is crazy.
Yo.
Yeah.
Bitch is full of excitement.
But then, boom.
And then all of a sudden you hear, Noah.
Noah.
Excuse me?
I know he was mad as fuck. He said, I ain't fuck you for the same reason, and you gonna let...
I would have been like, Dad, you're such a cock block.
I thought that
Ah,
was
just
honestly,
join us real quick.
Hey, yo.
He's
Bro.
like, what the fuck are you doing? And Noah is
It's my ass.
is done. He just has a tight little smirk.
For real.
Just stands up and turns towards his father. He's like, nothing she doesn't want. Like, hello. Caleb is getting up too. He's just kind of like, they're kind of like, all right, I gotta get out of here. Because Jake is like,
The dominance,
fuck
though, like the dominance that he has
Yeah.
over them. Even in that moment where they're both like yearning and just that thing, and then to be robbed from that and them still be submissive to him,
Mm-hmm.
like he just has that dominance over them. And those are boys, like
Mhm.
grown men that he's controlling. So that was hot. That was really hot.
I agree.
he's
That
like,
was hot. But I just would have been so mad.
go to bed. And he's like, but not you.
And then
Grab
she's going to
Tiernan.
follow them.
And not you, Tiernan. You're not going to bed.
And scared
He's
her.
like, what did I do? Like, what the fuck? He's like, you know what?
I wish he would have fucked her. I want Jake to fuck her first.
That's what I'm saying.
Not gonna hold you.
Dude.
Like, what would have
I want it to be Jake, Noah, Caleb.
Hmm.
Best for last.
I want her and Jake for sure. I want.
I think they
really
have to be
want-
first.
I really want her and Jake.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like if he gets her first, he needs to really like, you're doing the honors, nigga. You need to get come on.
I
Like,
believe in him. I believe in him. He got the experience, the
Yeah.
years, the knowledge, the wisdom.
He keeps asking her what would have happened. She's like, I don't know. He's like, what did you want to happen? She said, nope, no. He said, like what? Like what? Like is he in trouble? Is he angry? Is he disappointed? Like what the fuck is it? He's like, oh wait, what is that? Oh my god, okay. He's like, I wanted it. She's like, I wanted it all to happen. Excuse me? She's like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel it everywhere. He's like, you feel what everywhere? He's like, she said, you and them.
Oh?
He said, she said,
I would have
"Get
been like,
hard."
bitch, it better just
feel
be
it.
me.
You get hard.
Am I
You feel it.
supposed to feel it too?
Am I not
She said,
supposed to
you're
feel it?
17. She said,
Like-
18. I could have screwed anyone by now. But she never did, so, you know, this is what she needs to get.
Listen.
She needs to fuck something now, because, you know, she's a virgin. She need that. And
I
no
need to
one
fuck
ever felt
something
right.
right now.
Oh, he drops me, twists me around, bending me over one arm. I barely have time to suck in a breath before
That spanking's
and
gonna come.
lands hard on my ass, a loud slap piercing the air. He's like, still feeling good?
Oh.
I would have been like, yeah.
And then
And what now?
he
I
says,
didn't feel anything. Hold on,
he
Trey. Try
says,
again,
"You want
please.
more?" And she nods. She's like, "Yes, please,
Oh.
yes, anything." And he holds her, and then she says, "He's so hard, I know he is." And he tells her, "Take off your shorts so you can feel my hand." And she takes off her shorts.
It's crazy.
And
I'm
he says,
telling
"Come
you.
here, over my lap, princess." I don't like princess, but whatever.
It's so crazy.
My pussy clenches when he says princess.
She's like, I think I like that one.
Yeah, she did.
Lays an arm across my back to hold me down. I don't want his hand. I just want his fingers. She's freaked out. Okay, she's freaked out.
He peels down my panties and my breath catches as I close
Yeah,
my eyes on
panties
reflex
is
at the shame.
Yeah.
But I like it. I want it. I want to do whatever he wants. She's a freaky tona.
It's crazy.
Freaky tona.
So he just like her ass like over and over, and he goes, "You like, what does he? What 3?
You
going to let those boys touch you again?" I said, "No." He said, "Oh, what?" She said, "No, Uncle Jake." Ew, they're nasty.
They're a little freaky. I'm telling you.
And lays
I
on
like that shit.
5, he breathes out. "You gonna let them see your body?" Another slap. "No," I whimper. "No." And another one. "You'll be good?" "Yes, Jake. I'll be good." Bitch.
I grab my pussy into his leg as sweat beads my brow.
Oh? I'm telling you right now, like this. Imagine, like having that experience with Noah and Caleb, and just that anticipation, and then
cutting it
back to back. It just like Jake comes out of nowhere.
But even this, where he's like teaching her a lesson, he's like edging her, because he is obviously, she's grinding on him while he's spanking her, and she's there like, "You'll be good." Like, she's like, "I don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever you want. Yes, yes, yes." And she's saying yes, and she's gripping the blanket. She's breathing hard, and she's like, "I'm almost there. I'm almost coming. I'm so wet." Blah blah. And he stops.
That's the best way to piss me off. That is
but
top,
it's like,
is top 2, and it's not the 2.
What is that called? It's like, what is that called? That's like when you bring a little brat and you teach her a little lesson, like
spanking.
But what is it called? It's not. It's like a dom. You know that relationship when a dom and submissive, and it's like 50 Shades of Grey style, where he like does certain punishments like to teach her a lesson or whatever.
A dominatrix.
Yeah, but that's what it is. That's what it's giving here. Because he's like, "I've been saying I'm gonna spank you, and this is what I'm gonna do. When you get your punishment, bitch, you not coming."
I feel like these are hints of. Why does it feel like every book we read, there's a hint of the last book? Like
They're
little
all connected, bro.
hints of the last book.
They're all connected.
I don't know.
I'm like, it's crazy. Like, what are we doing?
This is giving for sure.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Adeline would have loved this shit.
Very true.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude. Especially multiple of them. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
If it was a group of stalkers,
she would have.
That would have been her dream come true.
I would have been so mad. Tears stream down my face as I sit there, my orgasm rolling away, my body screaming with need. I can't do this. I won't survive the fucking winter.
My girl's going through it.
His fingers, he's stopping, and I close my eyes to keep from crying. His fingers swipe between my legs, and I watch him bring them up, glistening with what's dripping out of me and onto my thigh. He looks at his fingers and he rubs them together. "Don't make me do this again. It hurts us both."
Hurts us both.
It's crazy. I'm like, I would have been like, it's okay. But like, he just
the thing about it is like, it's just so easy. Like, I could just go upstairs. I could just go upstairs to Caleb,
bro, for real.
Who's gonna stop me? Like,
yeah.
You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. I'm just gonna go upstairs. Like,
Like,
I'm sorry. You
like
think I'm gonna go up to my
honestly,
room and sit there? It's not happening. It's not happening.
she's like, something's going bad. Like, I'm
In the
not
same,
saying,
bro, in the same roof.
like, yeah, no.
I'm leaving here
And
with
I'm not
something.
finishing that shit myself.
No. I'll wait until Uncle Jake, his old ass, he gonna go to sleep. And I'm going upstairs. Hello?
Dude.
I'm gonna be on the third floor like,
I'm
No.
gonna be like, well, I'm upset now. I'm
what's up?
tired. You know, you just kind of like left me that way. I'm just gonna go to bed. Like, I'm not in the mood. Tiptoe my
Right.
way up, but
I don't want to talk
fucking.
to nobody. I
I'm
might
Wait, guys, I'm so happy. Like, we finally caught up. Like, now we
I
can fucking
know.
read.
I
Like,
know.
I'm actually so happy about
Breathe.
that.
Now we can
Fuck,
Bro.
breathe. Now we
I was
can
even
breathe.
thinking, oh my god, I think okay, I saw something. I think should we read this chapter
bitch.
together?
We should.
I think this chapter's short. I
It's
think we
like
can.
it's
Yeah,
it's
wow.
okay. It's medium. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, it's a
4,
couple pages.
5, 6,
It's a couple.
Oh no, this shit
8.
is.
It's a good amount. But I mean, what? It's 10, 20. You could read this. I saw something and I want to read it.
Let's read it, and that'll be the end. I'll be the end. Let's read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finally.
So
Okay.
that ass,
my
I'm like,
goodness.
finally new content.
We
Okay.
did a good job. We did a good job.
Okay, so how's the order gonna go?
Literally anything. I just
Okay.
Read three.
Okay, go.
Three
Okay.
pages. 3 pages each.
Okay.
whichever.
Okay.
Starting?
Jake's point of view.
Starting at 17. Who started?
This fucking girl. Her defiance and how she challenged me at every turn. Her silent treatment over the past week, like a. I'm so excited. Like a screw twisting deeper and deeper into my skull, while her beautiful, unhappy eyes at other times pull at me like hooks in my heart. This isn't my fault. She was lucky I was there. Is that how she wanted to be made love for the first time? 2 at once? They don't love her.
Oh,
Sure, they're attracted to her, probably more than any woman, but Noah isn't serious about anything and Caleb doesn't let anyone in. I was so happy when she came back after the funeral, but I was worried a winter with her would be too much of a temptation. For me. How the hell did I not consider the shit they would pull, too? And it makes everything worse when she doesn't have the least bit of shame. She strolled downstairs the morning after, refusing to look at me or give me anything more than one-word responses, but otherwise not displaying the slightest bit of embarrassment. Smiling at Noah when he poured her fucking juice and served her some eggs and looking gorgeous in her braids and baseball cap, her tight jeans, and Caleb's belt fastened tightly around her hips. God, she's nice to look at. For her to wear the belt after.
I know.
The only reminder of me from the night before that she exhibited at the table was the wince on her face when she sat on her ass, which I'd spank raw the night before down on the goddamn chair. My dick swells just thinking about how much I wanted her then, half naked in my lap, and the sweet smell of her sweat as she took her punishment. I groan, shifting as I lean against the tree, the stem from my breath hidden inside my coat. A white tail flicks beyond the dune, and I slowly raise my hand, waving to Tiernan and the boys to focus their attention in that direction. The boys have been still hunting for years and definitely would have bagged this buck by now, but it's time to break Tiernan's cherry. Interesting. Interesting choice of words.
Right.
She takes a careful, quiet step, hiding her breath like I taught her, and gently raising her rifle. Normally, we'd be in one of the stands we've constructed over the years, but cold weather hunting could sentence us to days in the tree before we say anything. She has to learn to find her prey. Noah speaks in her ear, walking her through it. Aim, breathe, settle on your target, and breathe. And once your body is in sync with the animal, fire. But she doesn't. She lowers her rifle again and stands up straight. I flex my jaw. I head over, careful to step silently through the cold snow. I reach her and grab her chin, forcing her to look at me. But she pulls it away. I can't, okay? If you don't, it's shared pickles for the winter. Leave her alone, no mummers.
Oh.
I'll do it. Before he can turn to raise his gun, I interject. She'll do it. I jerk my chin for him to go stand by Caleb, who's crouched down against a tree. She can pull her weight. Screw you, she bites out. Noah hesitantly backs away toward his brother, keeping his scowl on me as I squat down. Get your ass down here. I pull her down with me. Oh. I lower my belly to the snow, the chill seeping through my camo, and I throw her a warning look. Am I reading too much? No. A little snarl curls her lips, but she lies down next to me, training her eyes on the buck through the foliage. Her white hat covers the tips of her ears, but the lobes are red, as is the tip of her nose. She wears two low pigtails, and I can see her eyes glistening with tears. Jesus Christ. You want to know what that meant? What that meat you buy nicely packed in the grocery store went through before it got here? I growl at her. These animals have hell of a lot better life than the meat you buy, girl. So wise up and feed your goddamn family. Her chin trembles as she stares at the animal, her jaw flexing. I hate you. Not as much as you will love food in your belly. She brings up the weapon, propping her elbows under her and looking through the line of sight. She squeezes the trigger, small sobs escaping her. She's gonna lose it. She'll miss because she can't get through her tears, and the deer will bolt. Tiernan, I say, look at me. The cloudless blue sky and the smell of ice surround us, but even now, looking at her innocent face and perfect lips, I feel a light sweat pool my pores. Baby, look at me.
Oh. Oh.
I tell her again softly. She turns her head, her gray pools meeting mine. I wipe a tear from her cheek. If something happens to me or the boys, I need to know you can survive up here. I speak
Oh.
softly, swiping my thumb under her eye to catch another tear before it falls. What we have in the pantry will only last so long. I need to teach you this, okay? She trembles but nods, looking so sweet and vulnerable.
Ugh.
God, my heart aches.
I lean in, placing a kiss on her temple. The thought of you unprotected kills me. Please do this. She swallows
Oh, he just knows how to talk to
fresh,
her.
calming ears and breathing before lining up her side again. Okay, she whimpers. She whispers. I watch her, not the buck, and I'm mesmerized. So innocent and pure, untouched and just coming alive for the first time. Something so big is just contained under her surface, and I want to feel it all come apart in my arms. Union is a pulse in the house. She's the pulse. Maybe I was jealous that night I found Noah on top of her and Caleb looking at her like a starved animal. Or maybe I was afraid of what this would do to her. We all wanted her before the snow, and now she's a constant reminder that she is all we have to look at the whole winter. I worry that the line I walk on, whether or not we really need to go without something pretty all winter, is starting to blur. If it's hard now, how hard will it be to resist her as the cold, dark, and lonely months wear on? But really, I think what it ultimately comes down to is that I want her, and I shouldn't. A shot pierces the air and I blink, coming back to reality. She suddenly sobs as her head falls and her eyes close, and I grab my binoculars, searching the terrain for the deer. She got it, Noah shouts. Her breathing shakes as she quietly cries, and I know she's done for the day. She won't want to see it. Go get it, I tell them. Take it home. We'll follow. The boys walk past, the snow crunching under their boots, and my body burns with the cold seeping through to my skin. I didn't want to disappoint you, she says, head bowed and staring at the ground. You didn't. She jerks her head towards me, her fierce eyes piercing me. I did it because I didn't want to disappoint you, she explains. Why do I care about pleasing you? I don't want to please you. She looks away again, pulling off her hat and looking disgusted with herself. Loose strands of her hair fall in her eyes, and I want to push them away. My voice sounds strangled as I whisper, everything you do pleases me.
Oh,
I could blame her all I want. Her beauty, her scent, her laughter and fight, her eyes when she smiles and how she makes us a little happier. The way even a garbage bag would look good on her as she walks around the house. But honestly, it's just what I said. Every day I'm losing the will to resist and hating myself for it. And hating her more for being something I can't have. It'll be easier next time, I tell her. There won't be a next time. Not unless you want to eat. She launches up and swings her fist, slamming me in the jaw as she growls. Bitch, what the
Oh my god. She's
fuck?
so Bella.
Not that ass. Pain shoots through my face, and the next thing I know, she's pounding on me as she cries. I turn my face away, trying to protect myself as I grab her wrist. Taking them both in my fists, I flip her over and come down on top of her, still feeling her body through the layers of clothes we wear. She wiggles her hands free, struggling underneath me, and blood starts rushing to my groin as she squirms and moves. I hate you, she gasps, hitting me. I hate you.
Oh.
You're a fucking joke. I snarl, trying to catch her flailing fists. You little bitch. My parents sent me to you because they hated me. She tries to off her. They want me to suffer, and you were the worst they could do to me. Maybe, I bite out, cutting her off. Maybe they felt bad about what they took from me, so they gave me you. I grip the back of her scalp and pull
Wow.
her to my mouth. A payment on their debt. That's what you are, Tina.
Oh.
Fucking payment. Her body shakes as she looks up into my eyes, the same desperate passion I saw in the kitchen that night I first kissed her. She whispers against my mouth, tears still thick in her voice. A payment you'll never collect because you're too old and bitter to spend it right. Bitch! My eyes flare and my dick is rock hard. I crush her mouth with mine, eating her breath and
The only word I saw in this was cock.
bro. I crush her mouth with mine, eating her breath and sucking her lips so hard she whimpers. But she kisses me back. Fuck yeah, she does. I rip open her coat, stick my hand under her sweater and then under her shirt, filling my her plump tit. Ah. She moans, turning her head left and right, biting and kissing my mouth in a frenzy as she rips open my hunting pants and sticks her hand down my jeans, grabbing my cock. Ah, I groan, thrusting against her palm, tearing. She pumps me, dipping her tongue into my mouth,
Oh,
taste and feed. The world is spinning behind my eyelids. I want her in my bed. I want her now. I press my forehead to hers, hugging her to me. She's exquisite. And ours. Fuck her father. Our bodies start moving as I thrust into her hand and she rolls her hips to meet me.
oh my
And, and
gosh.
kissing until I'm ready to rip off her goddamn clothes, but it's fucking freezing and I can't do this here. I don't want to stop long enough to get her home either.
Oh,
Fuck, man, watch your step. And I suck in a frigid breath. She continues to trail kisses down my neck, but then she stops, both of us listening to the snow crunching with their steps. Shit. I let go of her breast and pull her shirt and sweater down before taking her hand off my dick. Next.
get in the fucking truck. I bite out in a whisper. I stand up, seeing Noah walking behind Caleb, who has the buck slung over his shoulders, and I immediately turn, fastening up my snow pants. Fuck. She should be one of theirs. Why did I stop them the other night? If I had let them go, this wouldn't be happening. Tiernan rises, and I take her gun and pick up my own, walking back to the trucks and feeling her follow me. We'll follow, I tell the boys as they unload the deer onto the bed of the black Chevy. Get started on that deer. Yup, Noah cheers, cracking open a beer as he strips off his outwear. I start the other truck, turning on the heater as Tiernan opens the back door across from me and pulls off her coat and hunting pants, tossing them into the bed. I slam my door slam my door and round the truck, slipping off the coat and tossing it back with the one hand and wrapping my other arm around her. I squeeze her, breathing in her hair as I hide us on the other side of the cab out of the boy's view. She turns around, sliding her hands under my shirt and up my stomach as I try to pull off her sweater. Yo, Tiernan, Noah shouts. I cock an eyebrow through the open door as the frosted window. He can't see us as I pull her sweater over her head, our bodies rubbing together as she unbuttons her flannel. Ride with us, he calls. We have beer. She pants, staring at her mouth, and I grab her hips, crushing her body to mine. They can take me home, she whispers over my lips, if you want. I groan, my fucking cock stretching painfully inside my pants. Taking her in my arms, I hug her to me, kissing her deep. No, I mouth over her lips. Stay with me. She looks up at me, desperate, and nods. Working her jeans, I open them and slide my hand down, stroking her pussy as she whimpers, gripping my shirt.
Oh
I
my god, this
smile a
is wait,
little.
this is
Get going. I
hold on, Stephanie,
shout
hold
to the
on. Hold on,
boys.
Stephanie, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. There's a lot going on.
Oh my God.
There's a lot going on.
He just got freaky out of nowhere. Like no, like
They just can't resist.
It's because he got competition with his
That's
son.
exactly what it is. He said,
He's
I want to
like,
be
I'm not gonna
first.
say.
mm-mm.
I want to be
My
first.
God. He literally
Oh my god.
his hands are on her pussy.
This is happening so fast. Is at first I'm thinking he's imagining or she's imagining because it's going so okay.
They literally can't keep their hands off each other.
They risking
Oh,
it all.
get going, I shout back to the boys. I'll bring her home. My eyelids flutter at the soft, bare skin and the hot little cunt sending heat coursing through my hand, up my arm, and through my body. God, she feels incredible. I trace my lips over her forehead, kissing her as I rub her. Killing the deer isn't the only part of putting food on the table,
Yo,
Noah barks. She
go.
needs to learn this. I growl as she moans. She's pulling her weight today, I yell. Go. I hear her soft laugh as she traces kisses up my neck. I close my eyes, hearing the truck take off. Fuck yes. I grab the back of her neck and bring her in, covering her mouth with mine, and her little pigtails hang on by a prayer. I move over her mouth as she hungrily nibbles mine, and I peer over, never taking my lips off hers, as I watch the taillights of the truck disappear over the darkening hill. The sun has already set. It's going to be dark soon, but I don't care. The truck rounds a bend and then it's gone. I whip off my flannel and she pulls off my t shirt as I dive for her neck and pull down her pants. I just get them over the hump of her ass, pulling her long underwear with them, and look down as I stroke her bare pussy. No panties? I breathe out. Her shirt falls down both arms, and she leans into my hold, tipping her head back as my mouth gazes down her neck, down to her firm, beautiful breast, and down the tummy of her V between her thighs. I lick and nibble, tugging on her skin, the warmth and taste sending my head spinning. She holds my head as I kiss her pussy, trying to get her fucking tight jeans down her thighs. I'm cold, she
Bitch,
gasps.
it's enough. You'll be fine. Sorry.
I come back up, wrapping my arms around her and kissing her. I can't pause long enough to get you inside the damn truck, I chuckle. She sucks my lips, eating me up, but pushes away after a moment and hops up into the truck and onto the seat. She leans back on her hands and looks at me, giving me a coy little grin as she holds out her foot. I smile and pull on her boot off her boot. Then I take the other one and toss them onto the bed, but as she backs up farther into the truck, I grab her ankles and pull her back down, her shirt hanging off one shoulder and the sight of her tight, hard nipples making my mouth go dry. I grab her jeans and yank them down her legs, tossing them into the front seat, and she throws her shirt up there too. I climb in. Slamming the door, I lean over as she backs up on the other side, giving me room. I let my eyes fall down on her body. The only clothing she has left is thigh high white socks with a couple blue and white stripes on the top.
Okay.
She leans back on her hands but bends her knees up, crossing her legs at the ankles as her eyes fall. She's feeling shy. One pigtail drapes over her chest, and I take it, running through my fingers. Please, someone stop me, please. I take back I take the back of her knee and pull her leg aside, spreading her thighs open for me. Her pussy, pink and tight and beautiful, sits there for the taking. But fuck. I drop my head, losing my breath. I'm holding on to my sanity by thread here, Tiernan. I grit. Stop me, please just stop me.
I can't. No. Fuck.
Wow. My cheeks hurt.
She. Oh. She arches up, leaving taunting little kisses on my neck, across my jaw, and up my chin to my mouth. I meet her eyes, seeing tears in hers. You know why my parents sent me to you? She asked, her voice barely a whisper. Because you're nothing for anyone to fear. I tense as she continues her little kisses. You would never take my inheritance before I was old enough to claim it, she says, sick amusement in her voice as her fingers glide down my stomach. It would never occur to you to force me to live here. Or she kisses my lips and she looks up into my eyes, or have the balls to stand up to me. Adejas. I bare my teeth, my heart pumping wildly. Excuse me? So don't worry, she breathes out. I'm not afraid of you. You won't take anything you want. You're safe. Weak. My father said so.
Oh,
And then she gives me a condescending smile. I was never worried. She comes in for another peck, and I jerk my lips away, glaring at her. He said that, didn't he? He said that, did he? I shoot back, grab Hans de Haas' daughter, and yank her ass down, hearing her whimper as she slides down the seat. I dive down, sinking my mouth into her pink pussy and pressing
oh,
her thighs wide for me. Ah, she cries out. I was joking. I'm sorry. I grab my arm under one of her thighs and hold her to me as she arches her back and squirms. You're what? I challenge, swirling my tongue in steady, hard circles over her little nub. So sorry, she stammers. I'm sorry, Jake. Oh God. That's fucking right. I want that piece of shit to hear his little girl scream my name wherever the hell he is. I want him to know how much she likes me and everything I do. I suck and lick, nibbling and kissing around her pussy and inner thighs and teasing her little hole with the tip of my tongue. She
oh.
moans when I do that, and I do it again, savoring her taste and tightness. My cock bulges and seeps, and I continue eating her while I undo my hunting pants and jeans. Jesus, just thinking about how tight she is. She digs her nails into her thighs, and I suck on her clit, chewing it gently as my stomach rises and falls faster and faster. I lift up, rubbing her little numb with my thumb and watching her tits move up and down. I'm so glad you came to live with us, baby, I say. You want me to stop? Her eyes watch my hand work. No, she rushes out in a whisper. Please do it some more. She claws down her thighs. Do what some more? Lick me. Lick your
Tiene.
what? I tease, making the girl eat her words about me being weak. Weak. My pussy, she says, wetting her lips. I like it when you do that. Please do it some more. She falls back to the seat, closing her eyes and rolling her hips into my hand, hungry for me. Please lick me down there again. God, what those words do to me. We should be in a bed. I fist my cock with one hand, stroking it while I dip down to keep eating her because she likes it so much. I swirl and nibble and suck and lick and sinking with her breath, going faster and harder as her lungs fill again and again. Yes, yes, she pants, opening up wider, one leg through the opening between the front seats and the other up over the back seat. Fuck, I'm coming. Oh God. She shakes her short, shallow breasts, racking her body. Oh God, Jake, you feel so good. She sucks in a breath, and I know her orgasm is cresting, and I stop.
Oh,
My tongue paused on her
brother.
clit a moment before I raised my head. Her eyes remain closed, but after a moment, pain is etched across her face, and she blinks her eyes open. She
Nah, I'm
finds
not
me
I'm not letting you
watching her.
touch me ever again after that.
He's
Cause now you keep doing that shit. Like that shit gets me tight.
No, she begs. Don't stop, please. What are you doing? I leave a little kiss on her clit, feeling the pulse inside throb like she just ran a marathon, and I almost feel sorry for her. I rise up, looking down at her. Jake, she says, looking like she's about to cry. But then her hands dip between her legs as she
Wow.
tries to finish herself off, but I take her wrists, pinning them to her sides. Please, she squirms with need. I lean down, leaving little kisses on her stomach. I would never take your inheritance because your money doesn't interest me, I tell her between kisses. It would never occur to me to force you to live here because I don't have to. You like me. I smirk as I trail kisses up to her tits, licking a nipple. So don't worry, I taunt. I don't want you to be afraid of me. I hated your fucking slimy parents, but they left me a really pretty piece of ass who likes it when I lick her pussy. I cup her between her legs, rubbing my palm over her
Wow.
clit and dipping the tip of my middle finger into her cunt. Her hips shoot off the seat. I push her stomach back down and do it again, swirling some wetness around her. I slide it in a little deeper. She arches up and grabbing my wrist with both hands. No, I kiss her mouth, her soft lips loving me back. I know you still have your cherry. It's okay. I soothe her, bringing more wetness out and swirling it around her pussy. I'll get you ready. Keeping the tip of my finger inside of her, I dive down again and start working her clit, bringing her back and giving her the orgasm I took away in punishment for her smart mouth. Uncle Jake, she moans. Don't stop. Please don't stop. I won't, baby, I tell her. It's yours. Take it. Sucking and licking, I speed up my mouth as I hear her body get more excited, panting harder and harder. I dip my finger in and out, just the tip, over and over again. But when she starts coming in for it, Planting her hand on the door behind her head to thrust her body to meet my finger, I smiled to myself because she's ready to be filled. She knows it's what she needs. She groans, her tits bobbing back and forth, and my mouth and finger working. I'm dying because her tight little cunt around my fingers lighting my body on fire. She's wet and soft, her folds around my finger giving me a small taste of what my dick will be feeling in just a minute. Her pussy tightens, her
Are you
breathing
gonna
stutters.
take it?
I think he did. He bites down on her bottom lip as she squeezes her eyes shut and moans. Jake, she cries out, and I feel it, wetter and hotter. She coats my finger, and I'm about to fucking come myself. Fuck. Rising up, I stare down at her as I reach into the center console, pulling out a condom. No, she whimpers, rising up and looking up at me. Bear, please. I want to feel all of it my first time. My cock twitches, wanting that too. I don't want anything between us, but I shake my head. I won't be able to pull out of you. I tell her, not the first time. She kisses my stomach. Do you usually use rubbers? I hold her head to me, reveling in her mouth, reveling in her mouth, always. The last woman I fucked without one was my wife 16 years ago. She eyes me. I've been on the pill a long time, she says. Fuck me bare. She licks my abs and my stomach tightens. A light layer of
God,
sweat
she's on.
coats the back of her neck, and I push her back down on the seat, coming back down on top of her and covering her mouth with mine. Her hands go to my hips, both of us pushing my jeans and hunting pants down, and as soon as my dick is free, her hand wraps around the long, hard shaft.
It's crazy.
Too goddamn much. Okay. Everything swells and heats up, my stomach on fire. Fuck, Tina. I murmur over her lips. Fuck. She licks my lips as I crown her entrance, and I lift up so I can look down at her as I push inside. Spread your legs, I tell her. She hangs one through the opening between the front seats and presses one into the back seat again. And I grip the door above her head with one hand and her hip with the other, thrusting my hips and pushing my cock inside her. Ah! She cries
Jake!
to my chest. My arms almost give out. Tearing in, I moan, closing my eyes at the pleasure. It's so hot and tight. But she's wet. She shakes her mouth open in surprise or pain. I don't know. I lean down to kiss her. You're doing good. Just hold on to me. Her breathing calms, and I hate that I have to do this, but it's better not to tell her anyways. I slide out almost all the way, and then thrust, sinking all the way inside her this time to the hilt. Her back beats a pain look crossing her face, and she whimpers, squeezing her eyes shut. I kiss her lips gently. Good girl. Oh God, it takes a moment for her eyes to open, but as soon as her breathing calms and her body relaxes, she glides her hand up my back and kisses me. That was the hard part. I nibble her lips and settle between her thighs. This is the fun part. I move, thrusting my cock inside of her, sliding it nice and deep. How she likes it. Her legs fall open more and more, and I hold myself up, looking down at her body, lying open for me,
Jake!
talking to me. Her pretty breasts bob back and forth, and I run my free hand up and down her body, squeezing her tit, her tit, her neck, and holding her face. God, she moans. When you go deep, I smile and lean back down, humping her as I suck her neck and ear and then her mouth. You like it? I told her. She nods, and then she grabs my waist, guiding me into her as she rolls her hips to meet me.
Whoa.
Fuck yes, that's it. Liquid heat courses down my body, and I thrust harder and harder. Yes, she pants, holding on to me as she arches up to kiss my neck. You feel so good. Don't stop. She layers her lips with mine, her breath hot and wet. Don't stop. Don't stop. The nerves under my skin fire, and I feel her heat wrap me up as I push her thighs up higher and drive into her. Tiernan. I kiss her deep, licking her sweat, reveling in the heat inside the cab, and tasting my life all those years ago when I would have died happy doing this to someone for the rest of my life. I look down at Tiernan, her body, everything I'm giving, and I swear I want to swallow her whole. I've forgotten what this felt like, to actually want to make someone happy. She comes up, locks of her hair stuck to her face, and sinks her tongue into my mouth, her body tensing and shuddering as her moan drips down my throat. Her pussy contracts, and I know I don't have to hold it anymore. She lets out a cry, and I thrust, throwing my head back and driving her again and again, harder and harder. Heat fills my groin, the blood rushes, and I come, spilling deep inside her with one final thrust. My lungs empty and I nearly collapse, dropping my head to her shoulder. Holy shit, I murmur, breathing a mile a minute. Her arms circle me, her thighs tightening around my waist, and I run my hand up her leg, her cute socks and hot thighs, over the curve of her ass, and up her torso. Lifting my head, stare down at her. Don't talk, she says right away. You'll ruin this. Feel guilty later. I laugh, kissing her forehead and her lips before bending down to take her nibble in her nipple in my mouth. I don't want to leave, I tell her, but if we run out of gas, we'll run out of heat. She said, that's okay. She arches her breast into my mouth, moaning, I'm already sweating. She drags her nails on my back and I kiss her body before leaning back to look down at her. She glistens and glows, beautifully destroyed in the backseat of my truck. Sitting up, she spreads her thighs a little and slips a hand between her legs, trying to look down there like she's trying to see something. I quirk a smile, expecting something to look different. She smiles to herself, blushing a little. Then she looks up at me, her eyes wide. Can we do it again? My mouth falls open and I'm fucking hard again. Jesus Christ. Hell yes. Fine, whatever. The longer we stay in the truck, the longer I can put off facing myself in the mirror. You ever ride a mechanical bull? I ask her. She nods. At a fair once. I sit back and put my lap till she straddles me. This is just like that. And I kiss her, slipping inside her once again.
Telling you,
Bitch!
I'm telling you right now, he don't fuck up.
It's like he broke the seal, bitch.
It's
now she gonna fuck everything
over.
everyone.
He's going to fuck all of them.
He fucked up. He done got her started. Ya no se le puede hablar. No se le puede decir nada. He done started some shit. I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he did that. It's what I wanted.
Yo,
I've been waiting for this one.
I can't believe he did that.
that was a good one.
That was great.
That
This
one
one's for the
was
books,
good.
man.
That
That's
one
what
was
this one
good.
is. This one's for the
That one?
books.
Yeah.
This one's for the books. I'm gonna have to reread that one on my own.
Right.
Yeah.
This one's for the books.
What the fuck?
Thank you, chapter
And
17.
And is Jake again in 18? Like,
I mean,
Dika, let me start looking. Where's the one that's called Caleb?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm looking for Caleb.
Stop.
I'm on the search.
Something.
I'm on the search.
You're gonna see.
I'm on the search.
Something.
I'm on the search.
Oh, you're gonna see.
I'm on the search.
Stop.
26.
this one's for the books, man.
Okay, hold on. Hear me out. 26 doesn't have a name. 26 doesn't have a name, and I saw Caleb like in the words. So I'm assuming that's his perspective because he doesn't talk.
Probably so.
Right?
No. Well, no. We won't know, man.
I'm gonna have to reread that one by myself.
Yeah. That was crazy. Guys, that was
Listen.
crazy.
So,
All right. Yeah.
I'm really good at not reading.
All right.
But
so,
okay, how many are we in the middle? This is the middle now?
No, we so what's up? We're gonna finish the book?
damn.
Hold on. No, we don't finish
I will
it,
read
bitch.
this whole shit.
I'll tell you right now how many chapters there are.
Okay, wait. 18.
Read something. Oh, there's a bonus scene. Okay. Oh, there's an epilogue. Hold on. There's 2 extra chapters then. Hold on. What's this?
I think
Stop! Let me do it. You horrible at this shit. 36. Okay, it's 36, and then there's 2 extra. What'd you read? Oh my god. I don't know why this bitch even tries it. Say it.
I'm not
say
saying it. I'm not saying it.
Huh?
I can't say it.
Why?
I can't say it.
Oh my god.
Bro. I don't
Oh
like
my god,
that.
it's only gonna get nasty from here. I'm so excited.
36 plus 2, 37, 38. There's 38 chapters.
What
We
the
just
fuck?
finished. Well, we're in
You
18.
said 36 plus 2. 37, 38.
Yeah.
No, not you counting.
I don't know math like that. So 38. We have 2 more. So 38 minus, we on 18. That's 20. So we 10 chapters. So we finished on 28. Cause honey, drop the book. You pissing me off over there. You over there smiling to yourself. What the fuck did you read? Just say it. I don't like that.
I can't. Sorry.
Chris Lenny.
It just
Oh
said
my god. I
something about Caleb.
So say
I can't.
stop.
why?
Why would I ruin it for all?
Why? Because we're supposed to experience it together. So I want to know what you know so we could be on the same page.
Damn, only 10
Something
chapters. I'm gonna
about
read that shit in a
Caleb's
fucking day.
sweaty back all over her. Something
Okay. That's it. Okay.
Oh.
That's to be expected. That's to be expected.
Yo.
And there has to be a scene where they all fuck. That's to be expected. And obviously she gonna fuck Noah eventually. Chris Lenny, are you still reading? What are you looking at?
I can't. I've gotta stop.
Stop.
I have to stop.
28.
28?
Well,
Okay. What page is that?
okay,
What
so
page?
28. Got it.
Let me check.
28.
I'll
Okay,
check.
page 417.
Let me check.
So we read it before we get to
417.
or we read 28. If so, that's 420.
Read 28.
420 blaze it.
Whoa.
Read 28. 420, yeah, 420 blaze it.
So we stop at 420.
Yeah.
We stop at
Let me
420.
write it down.
Blaze it.
You heard, Steph?
I will try.
What?
Girl,
No, there's no trying. We have to stop.
there's only do.
Okay, fine.
We
420.
stop at 420.
Blaze it. All right. That was something else.
That was beautiful. He is so selfish.
He really said, no, I want it.
He is
And-
so selfish.
I knew the moment was like, I want her. Noah was like, I want her cherry. I said, that's not
Bro.
chores, though.
Yeah.
That's not chores.
He was like, first of all, I made both of y'all niggas, so that means I automatically get dibs on everything. Like,
I'm the one who brought her here. I'm the one that brought her,
Oh
so.
my god. That's insane. Wow.
All right.
Oh, what's that called? Bookmarks.
No book.
Thumbnails.
Oh, thumbnail.
do the outro first. Do the outro
What's
first.
that?
Okay.
Bookmarks.
Sorry. Taking off my nail. But
Chris.
okay, guys. That was chapter. What chapter was that? That was chapter 17 of Credence by Penelope Douglas.
15.
We are going to read up 10 chapters. See you guys next week where we're going to go over the 10 chapters we've been desperately wanting to read next because we've been itching for it. And
We just like that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm me.
I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Caleb.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And we are in Twilight, in the Twilight Zone. And this is
Yes.
unhinged
Wah,
and
ah,
well
ah,
read.
ah.
And guys, we can't contain ourselves. Like I'm gonna go read this right now.
Yeah, I gotta reread that.
we can we need to read some chapters alone and we're gonna get into these next chapters because you know it's about to get crazy. Like that's it. Like Crystal said, he broke the seal. She about to be fucking everything.
It's over.
She might fuck around and fuck the other guy too, and
The
the
thing is,
girl.
she got a whole new attitude now. Nobody's stopping her from doing nothing.
Mhm.
That's it. Like,
And she turned 18.
That's it.
Nobody's telling her shit.
nothing.
That is truly it for her. Like
Oh, man.
crazy. All right, guys. See you guys next week. Stay tuned. It gets real crazy.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna go read that on my own.
Yeah. Let's not do that.